defending. I think it's like.
Are we live? Of course I'm live. People, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Leeds live Cat Yarabel EFL Cup live watch along with myself, where obviously please make sure you're hitting the like button. As I said, I hope you're all doing well and safe. Good evening if you're here in the UK. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good night. And once again, welcome to the Arsenal versus Leeds watch along, people, where obviously it's cup competition. What more can I say? One slip and you're out. There's no do-overs. For us personally, as an Arsenal fan, obviously, probably both teams, this is not going to be the make or break of their season. This is not going to be what decides it, but it's a cup competition. For us, it's not like we have another, other trophies. I hope we can go as far as we can in terms of the FA Cup. I want to see as far as we can go in relation to this as well. Who doesn't want silverware? For Leeds, by their own mobility, they've been poor in the league. Sometimes the cup is a welcome relief. It's a welcome getaway. It can be what kickstarts an uptake in form. Now, I know Leeds aren't having the best of spells, but it's still Leeds United. They're still aggressive. They still have a world-class manager like Bielsa. They still play good football. They're not a bad side by any stretch of the imagination. For us, we have 2 games this week. Now, last week, we didn't win both of them. We need to win both of them this week. We need to put in a performance against Leeds and hopefully, it's straightforward and we win in that regards. Away from that, we all know the game we have 12:30 on Saturday against Leeds United. Against Leicester. It's not going to be a joke. You've got Bielsa and Brendan Rodgers this week. You need to earn these wins. They're not going to give them to you cheaply, even if you were to sit there and look at Leeds Swiss form. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. The green background is lit. I appreciate that, my guy. I can't lie. Just waiting on Mr. Graphics, man. And hopefully we'll have the lineups there. I've got the lineups in front of me. I'll read them out in a sec. But come on, man. When they're behind us, it looks wavy. Pause. And them things there. Let me actually check the folder as well just to see. Okay, nothing's been installed in that regards yet. So yeah, it is what it is in that regards. Raz, I appreciate you for putting the teams in the comments because I can put them in the graphic below. What have you got? You got Leno. I told Matt, spoiler alert, I told you lot in the previews. I told you lot Eddie and Ketty are gonna start today. Didn't want to listen. Told you lot what was gonna happen. On that as well, please make sure you're following on Twitch as well, people. Again, it's West Ham United versus Manchester City. I'm going to be doing a similar sort of watch along, but that's going to be over there on Twitch. Appreciate those of you who are already there. Just make sure this all makes sense for you lot as well. Let's get the other lineup now. Has Raz done it? I know this guy's done it. Oh, he hasn't. He hasn't got the Legion lineup yet. I was just bigging you up, my guy. Just bigging you up. But yeah, while the technical stuff is being attended to, what are you lot saying? In fact, let me make sure that ain't gone. All right, fair play. So yeah, we'll remove that for a sec. What else are you guys saying? Hey, in fact, just as I was looking, Raz, come on. Recovery. That is a serious recovery tackle. Appreciative of that, my dude. So with that being said, let's get these lineups sorted. Leeds. Where's Arsenal's ones now? Please make sure you're hitting the like button, and obviously welcome to everyone that's starting to filter in and things. Hopefully it's a good game of football from an Arsenal perspective. Speaking for myself only, I hope it's straightforward, and I say straightforward with all due respect to Leeds. With respect to Leeds, looking at it on a rather harsh thing, and I know Arsenal need to still install playing consistently, playing to a high level consistently, us being able as fans to say we're going to win this game. I want us to be able to strike a wounded animal. And we've done that on occasion this season where the league's concerned. Spurs weren't in the best of form. We made sure we got the 3 points, whatever people have to say. The same logic goes to Aston Villa. They had 2 losses before we played them. Leeds, again, I want to see a Leeds United side who look like the Leeds United side of this season, not no revival of last season. Again, you can see the lineups in the graphic below me, people, or better yet in the thingy. Yeah, so it is what it is. No, I don't need any numbers. Appreciative of that, man. Andrew, everyone else backing it, I appreciate you guys, man. What are you lot saying quickly as well? Again, you can see the lineup. I'll bring it on screen in a sec. Max has said, yes, DG, let's bring home the win. By God's grace, that is the case, man. Man took his time with that background. Not me, the graphics, brother, but I appreciate that. I'll thank you on that praise on his behalf, man. We're trying, my guy. We're trying. Small level up. Small level ups. Got a feeling we're going to get knocked out today, says Prince Teddy. Less of that, my bro. Less of that. Let's have some positivity where this game is concerned, man. Let's believe we can get something today. But yeah, let's bring the lineup on screen. Let's start with our opponents, Leeds United. Marcelo Bielsa has made 4 changes for tonight. Cody Demra is making his debut. I think that's a young right back they brought in over the summer. He's been doing his thing. On the bench, they've got young Sam Greenwood, who, you know, at under 23s level, obviously he's a former Arsenal and Sunderland player. I miss him. Hope lightning don't strike twice, but if someone's got a score where Leeds is concerned, I hope it's him. It's funny enough because he is a striker and he is a lethal one at that, but they've been playing him in a 10 role and kind of really trying to take their time with him in that regard. They've got where's Cresswell? Cresswell never got a start. I thought Cresswell would have been on the bench. Yeah, he is on the bench. They've got Cresswell on the bench. They've got Gerhard on the bench, who I thought might have got a start today. Somerville. They've got young players who've been chomping at the bit. Where Leeds are concerned, they've named a strong side. These are guys you see week in, week out in the Premier League, with the exception of probably Forshaw, as an ignorant Arsenal fan. And obviously, you know, Cody playing at right back. Dallas, you know what he's about, captain. They've got Schrick, they've got Llorente, they've got Calvin Phillips, England international. You know, Tyler Roberts plays for Wales, as does Dan James, and Jack Harrison is a fairly established Premier League footballer, and you know Rodrigo's been around the block. So they've got, you know, when I look at that front 4 in particular, and I would say, you know, the first goal is to stop Mr. Man here, Calvin Phillips. You stop him getting his head up and looking towards these lot. When I look at logically, Jack Harrison can play football. So it's more so Dan James, but both of them, it's a running behind thing. It's a pace and whatnot. And the same goes for Rodrigo. They're going to try hang on the last shoulder. Taylor Roberts works hard and he's going to get involved. You stop Phillips, similar to what Lacazette did against Douglas Luiz against Aston Villa. You have a way of playing. There's no way around it. We're going to need to earn the right to play, and we're going to need to stand up to be kind. So it's a big day where the defenders are concerned. Is Greenwood loaned out or permanent? Gone, bro. Gone last year. What's happening with Odegaard? Not on the bench either. So where Arsenal is concerned, people, you know, you've got Leno, Cedric, Ben White, Rob Holding, Kolasinac, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, El Nene, Pepe, Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, and Nketiah. So in some ways, it is the lineup we thought we was going to see. In some ways, it's not. For me, I did expect Nketiah to play. He's been in lethal form where the cup is concerned, folks, you know, and he's been doing his thing in that regards. Obviously, you know, Martinelli needs to start, so Martinelli's got an opportunity. I have to assume Odegaard, him not being in the squad, he must have some sort of knock, because I thought he would have started today. So that's probably where we've drafted in Smith-Rowe. Pepe and El Nene, we probably all guessed that they were going to get looks in. Maitland-Niles the same. You know, again, Tierney's not in the squad, and I hope he recovers in relation to Leicester, but I'd be inclined to believe it's very touch and go where that game is concerned, and maybe Tavares is either being rested in mind to starting against Leicester at the weekend, or maybe he's being used as a precaution, keep his legs fresh for if Tierney does not recover. Either way, Kolasinac, another footballer you forgot played for Arsenal, gets a look into the team. Ben White and Rob Holding play together. First time look out for the All-English partnership. I did want to see Ben White or Gabriel, and preferably Ben White as opposed to Gabriel. Wanted Gabriel to get the night off. Cedric gets an opportunity. Leno was always going to play. So again, it is a strong lineup with the exception of the obvious people. And you're hoping Eddie Nketiah puts himself in the shop window in relation to a move, because reality is at this moment in time, he doesn't look like he's going to be staying. Please let me know your opinions on the Arsenal lineup and anything else going into the game. I'd appreciate everyone if you hit the like button. As much as this is my channel, this is you lot's channel. We built this from the ground up, and you know we've had a lot of problems, but we're 41k and we're still breathing and whatnot, and we're flirting with 42. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you're doing such. But once again, Leno, Cedric, Ben White, Rob Holding, Kolasinac, El Nene, Maitland-Niles, Pepe, Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, and Nketiah. On the bench for Arsenal, you've got obviously Ramsdale, Tavares, Callum Chambers, Lokonga, Thomas Partey, Saka, Lacazette, Balogun, and Salah Odin. You know, he's a young player that we bought from Feyenoord. Well, he got for free from Feyenoord last season. He settled in a bit more this year. And if you follow my youth content, I've been telling you lot, like, he's been finding his feet. He scored a couple screamers and good goals here and there. And he's been involved in some good bits and pieces at that level. And he's really been excelling. To describe him, if he gets the opportunity, to describe him as to people who don't necessarily know, a historical Arsenal player that we've seen in the Emirates era. He's very technical. He's very good in tight spaces and whatnot. And things like that. Very good passing range, very good link up play, and it's deserved because, you know, if you're playing well, hopefully there's opportunities, and that shows there's a sort of pathway there for you, you know. And again, put yourself in the shop window either for Arteta to use you in his plans, or either to be sold on and things, you know. Hopefully you can live up to, you know, certain salaries that are in the Premier League and doing elite. So for me, obviously, I hope it's straightforward as much as you can say that. Martinelli and us Martinelli Hive, we've been banging on and 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 on. See how annoying that is about Martinelli starting. He has an opportunity to do that today and put in a shift. Pepe, you've been dropped, put in a shift. You know, Smith Rowe again, put in a shift. With the exception of Smith Rowe, Martinelli, Nketiah, Pepe, Ainsley, El Nene, you know, Holding, you know, Leno. I don't think you lot are gonna, you know, your performances in this competition are really gonna sway Arteta's thinking in the immediate future in relation to the Premier League. But by this logic, you know, the main players aren't starting today. Aubameyang's not in the team. Partey's not in the squad. Well, Partey's on the bench. Apologies. Partey and Saka hopefully are not utilised in any capacity, knowing Arteta anything's there. But you get the point. It's a bit like the Europa League squads. If you're involved in these sort of things, it's not that you're not first team players, where Smith Rowe, White are concerned. It's like you're not immediately in the first 11. So go and put yourself in such. So it is what it is. Does Salah deserve it over Patino in your opinion, DG? No, I wouldn't say that. I think Patino's been working well. I think he's, you know, been recovering here and there with little injuries and things, and I would have loved for him to be in the squad. But Salah-Eddin equally earns an opportunity, if I'm completely honest, because like I said, he's been a standout performer so far in the 23s, you know, so it is what it is. Let's hope Kola has a weldie and we might get some offers. Boy, I hope so. But if I'm Kolasinac, Lacazette, Paul Pogba, you know, half of these guys trying to wait to the end of the season to sort out whether I'm leaving or whatnot at my club. If I'm completely honest with you, hit the like button if you haven't, people. Keep the opinions coming in. Again, Mr. Graphics, man. Yeah. Hey, big up Carefree Ivan. He said it's there. Love to hear that. So let's download that updated background. Costs an arm and a leg. So yeah, let's hope it's all smooth. Only the best for my subscribers still. But let's go Cat Yarabel Cup because we've been working on putting these things in specific folders. Let's flick over to the background. Again, where the Arsenal lineup is concerned. Oh shit. Oh shit. Copy and paste that in there. Thank you. We'll have that. There you have it. Bish bash bosh, people. There you have it. Don't know what that was on, but yeah, man. One love to everybody locked in. James is a pace merchant. Merchant. Patino does have a little knock, and like I said, he's been dealing with 1-2 injuries. To be honest with you, you know, as a fullback at Sunday League, I'll be real with you. I don't like to play against pace merchants, my guy. Cause they always want to run. I don't like to play against them. I'd say the easiest ones are the people that want it to feet. I don't want someone that's going to try to run all the time. So again, let's be respectful to them as much as you're right, bro. We need to mark up. We need to, if someone gets tight, someone fill in the space. Be respectful to Dan James. You know, again, if you're collaging at stand off him. Don't get caught in a foot race because you can't afford to. And if you do, can we make some tactical fouls if need be? DG, make yourself a bit bigger. 1 second, my guy. Pause, obviously. Almost walked into that one, innit? That one there was a bit breezy, but let's make myself a tiny bit bigger for you guys. Again, pause. For the galleys, calm though. But anyways, hopefully that's calm. Well, he's going against Kolasinac, so there's that. Boy, no roulette from Kolasinac, please. Do you know what? Energy, my guy, man. I want to see that, to be fair. I want to see all of that. I want to see Nketiah goal. I want to see, obviously, Martinelli FC. Again, I hope Martinelli can do like what he did under Unai Emery. I know the dynamics are completely different, but Martinelli came into this thing initially through the Europa League. That's when it was like, yo, he needs to start. Because if you remember, there was a time he was behind Joe Willock and Nelson. Was it the season Ceballos came? Newcastle away, weren't Nelson and Joe starting? And Martinelli come off the bench for like 2 minutes on that. You know, it's well documented. He was initially going to go into our 23s when we bought him. He shocked everyone. He showed what he's on. Same way he shocked everyone to start these games. So, you know me already, people. I'm ready to start gassing up Martinelli. But yeah, man, let's hope everything is cushy in that regards. Again, the lineups, as you can see on screen: Leno, Cedric, Ben White, Rob Holding, Kolasinac, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, El Nene, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, and Nketiah. You got Millier, Cody Demir, Lorente, Strick, Dallas, Forshaw, Phillips, James, Roberts, and Harrison, and Rodrigo, where Leeds are concerned. So again, probably not the strongest lineups, but strong lineups nonetheless. And I mean, Ainsley Maitland-Niles coming in with the drip, Ben White with the drip, Saka and Smith Rowe starting to get peas now. I'm seeing expensive bags and stuff. They're making it. I love 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 it. You know, decent while before kickoff. Make sure we hit the like button, please, people. Big up yourself, FP. You've said big up DG, en route to the Emirates. Let's go, Arsenal. Again, let's go, man. One love to everyone who's watching this abroad, who's going to the Emirates, who's watching this on TV, however we're watching it. Let's hope we get a result, people. Score predictions, etc., in. Again, I love the comments, but I'm doing you lot dirty because more time. I'm not even reading it. But let's see what you lot have said, man. Big day for Eddie today. Again, Eddie and Nketiah derby, bro. Hopefully he can shock his ex-manager Bielsa. Obviously, hopefully he can put himself in the shop window and something can be done in January, really and truly. How's your day been? It's been calm, my guy. Finally got the loan report done. It's not out, but I probably just need to make in fact, there's no probably. I just need to make a thumbnail and that's done. You know, get ahead of the youth content tomorrow as well. What else we got? Again, 3 p.m. on Twitch. I'm going to be live with Budge. Again, I'm going to be doing a watch along for the West Ham versus City game on Twitch. Yeah, 11:30 tomorrow as well. We'll talk about whatever there is to need to talk about where Arsenal's concerned. So yeah, man, just a case of planning for tomorrow, being thankful for what I have today. Obviously, I was listening to 1-2 podcast today as well. Shout out to the No Behavior podcast, man. I love listening to Margs and Leans, man. Well, I'm not gonna repeat anything that's said there, but it's a Mazda Young Sprays one as well. But yeah, man, just being faithful, man. You know, there's no romance around the grind, and I appreciate everyone who talks about the hard work. But yeah, man, you just keep going, man. That's how my day's been. I appreciate you for asking. Salah is a baller, and hopefully he can show it. Martinelli agenda's on standby. Trust me, Martinelli stocks. I hope we can boost it because if we're real with ourselves, Martinelli Hive, I'm speaking to only. Whisper it, but if we're real with ourselves, he ain't really grabbed opportunities, really. I know against AFC Wimbledon, he was involved in stuff. And in fact, in his last appearance off the bench where Lacazette did a madness and he did stuff. In fact, the game before probably, and he injected stuff. But if we're real with ourselves, he ain't really pulled up no trees and stuff. We're gassing it a bit, if we're honest. Hopefully he can stand out. You know, Cedric and Kolasinac, I can't lie. The first thing I'm going to look at Arteta, even though I probably put that in my starting lineup, is why did these lot play, really and truly. Holding, go and show your manager. You wanted to leave last year. You did well. You got in the lineup. Holding has had little bits and pieces of form. The reality is, it's peak for you right now. And really, if I'm real with you, if you weren't English and you didn't have the homegrown quota, we might be looking at that similar to Maria's, what we're trying to do here. Let's move that on because, again, you know, Saliba played very well against Mbappe and them, man. And hopefully Saliba, for me, is involved. And, you know, we're quite deep as Arsenal fans. We seem to only believe we've got 3 centre-halves. Like, it's Gabriel, Ben White, and obviously Saliba to come back. You know, Tomiyasu can play there, and I'm sure Arteta might start, when we start settling, might start flirting with playing Tomiyasu in different roles, and a next fullback might come in and other things might happen. So that's 4 centre-halves already. If you're 5th centre-half, yeah, there's Europa League in that, but you've talked of England ambitions. Go and lay down a marker, really and truly. Again, I would say the same to Chambers, but in Marie, them and they're almost non-existent. Again, and then they put yourself in the shop window as well. Ainsley, show what you can do in midfield, man. The real Salah starting tonight. Come on, Gunners. Keep the momentum going. Laka needs to press Phillips like Laka did Luiz. Chase Gold, I hear you, man. But Lacazette's going to have to do that from the bench, as is Salah. And I'm not being funny. The defense is a mix and match one. Obviously, there's enough changes. Ben White is the only change. And you are going to see a lack of fluidity. You are going to see a knock-on effect in terms of how we're playing out from the back. And obviously, you look at the midfield, El Nene and Maitland aren't the most expansive. So we're probably going to need Smith Rowe to overcompensate. Going to need Pepe to just be a nuisance today and Martinelli lay down a marker. Like I said, if I'm real with you, obviously everyone needs to put down a marker. But for me personally, just myself, Martinelli, I'm looking at you today. I need to run some propaganda. I already spam you lot with videos. I need to be spamming stuff like with the headline, Arteta has to start Martinelli. We need to be talking about what's happening going into Leicester. Pepe, I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm not the biggest critic. And I just think I'm fair to a degree, as does everyone. I think there's a lot of unnecessary critics on Pepe and stuff like that. Go and lay down a marker and ultimately complicate plans for Arteta, man. Go and give Arteta a headache in relation to the lineup and stuff. As I said, if you play well in this game, I don't think it's going to change too many opinions, but you never know. If football's a squad game, I know we don't have many competitions and many fixtures, but by the same logic, we still have a lot of football to play. Watch Leno let in a few goals to get back at Arteta. Let's hope not. I don't doubt Leno's integrity. I'm sure he's not going to want to do that. Hopefully, if you're Leno, put yourself in the shop window or try and remind people that, yo, listen, Ramsdale's not the only keeper on the block. Midfield's looking light, but hopefully we handle the famous press. And midfield is a gazy one. Like I said, I'm going to probably be overcompensating with Smith Rowe and with Martinelli and Nketiah. I hope there's youthful exuberance in terms of the press, because you look at their midfield, again, it's pretty, I want to say it's even, but Phillips is, I really respect Phillips. I rate Phillips. I think he's playing for the wrong team. And if Arsenal was in a different light, wouldn't mind tapping him up, and whatnot, and seeing what could be done there. Arteta wants Emil Smith Rowe to stat pad. Love to see it. If there's any news coming out regarding why Odegaard hasn't been included, please let me know, people. Maybe that's why Salahadin's probably taking his spot. And obviously now with Tierney, and again, without knowing what's going on with Odegaard, folks, you're looking at that one there a bit funny. Thoughts about Balogun and Nketiah? Well, as I said in my preview, whether we like it or not, Nketiah is ahead of Balogun in the pecking order. We can sit here and we can moan about what does that mean, what's going on. He signed a new deal and things like that. But if we're real with ourselves, I'll be fair. I would be playing Balogun ahead of him because he's here and whatnot. But this obviously means Eddie must be sharper in training. Regardless of what's going on with the contract, Arteta still remains a massive fan of Eddie. Eddie against Wimbledon did his thing, and he's been quite prolific in the cup. He was always going to play. Now, I would have liked Balogun to start and whatnot because he's out of his comfort zone. He isn't going to get too many starts, and in the grand scheme of things, it improves him as a player. But in light with it being a cup competition, he was always going to play. Now, many people could flip it and say, why isn't Laka starting? I hear that. I agree with that. Probably something that could have been done as well. But maybe we're looking to save Laka's legs. And obviously, if this match goes left, we ain't got too much firepower off that bench really to call upon it for real. We're hoping Balogun can make himself a hero. So again, with Balogun, he needs to show it in training. But again, I think it's 6 months wasted. I think, at the start, he made his Premier League debut and whatnot. But I think he needs to be out of his comfort zone, playing, Leeds or whatever week in, week out, and sides like that, go into the Championship, showing what you can, what you can do. Being games like Brentford, he needs to go through that. You can shell it down as many times as you want for the 23s and score as many goals as you want. The drop-off's mad. I'm pretty sure he must, still until this day, when he's played against Brentford, that's more than he's ever known. I know he got 1-2 minutes against Chelsea, even when he's played Europa League. Big him up because he's serious and that, but you even got to discount it. Like, with respect to Dundalk, come on now, man. That's basically 23s and them pre-season vibes. These 3 p.m. games on a work day. Raw. Shout out to the international fans. Missing this one as well, but hopefully it will be a good one. I mean, let's hope, man. I'm scared of Leeds. I'll be real with you. I'm shook of how Leeds play. I'm a big fan of Bielsa. I'm scared, but let's hope it's positive, man. Please make sure we're hitting the like button. We're at 83 likes, people. 35 minutes until kickoff. And all of those good things. Man like DG, good luck, my fellow Gunners. Hope to progress. Come on. I believe Arteta mentioned Odegaard had a small knock prior to the Villa game. So, yeah, hopefully, Odegaard, Tierney, these guys are involved at the weekend and we get generally no more injuries. We can't afford none. And to be fair, I'd extend that to Leeds because I know Leeds have been dealt a very short hand where injuries are concerned. Like, I might not have any statistics to back it up, but I'm sure I was reading something. Last season, statistically, Bielsa used the least amount of players. And I think so far this season, he's up there for using them the most amount. So is it any coincidence? On top of other things probably need to be looked at, that's had a consequence on maybe why they're not riding high this season and things like that. And I don't want Leeds to get relegated, but I mean, the current form, and we look at the table and we're real, I've always said from 14th to 20th right now, You've got to be thinking of how we can get to 40 points, sort of thing. With the exception of Norwich, I think they got 2 where you could get 38, but it looks like you man are gone in it really and truly. Eddie in the new FM is a cheat code, and to be fair, hopefully real life can happen. I know you was in the live stream when I started Eddie in the cup. I swear we actually played Leeds in the cup. Eddie scored. Someone missed a tap in from them lot and we won on penalties. Hopefully that's not that. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's already watched the Football Manager content I've posted. Again, I've dropped 2 new videos, so make sure you go and check that out when this is done. And follow me on Twitch, because then, you'll know when it's coming out. Bro, these notifications are moving mad, not getting them. But we in the cut whenever the nation goes live. Again, appreciative for the fact of all of you lot are here. YouTube do you lot dirty, man. Salute DG as always. Can't lie, I'm vexed anytime I see Kolasinac still, but up the gun is each and every time. It is what it is. I'll always support any individual that plays for Arsenal, whether my personal opinions are there or not. I don't really rate Cedric. I don't think Leno's a bad keeper. Kolasinac is not good enough. El Nene's Mr. Basic. Pepe is extremely frustrating. Eddie and Ketty is meaty. Martinelli, I guess I overrate it a lot, but it is what it is. Want to see a performance from these men today. Sad to see Odegaard on the bench. He's not on the bench, is he? I swear, man just said he's picked up a knock. He ain't on the bench. Maybe that's where Salah's opportunity has come from, being involved in the squad. Suggestions for Xhaka replacement on my FM save. I come out the struggle, man. I got Bentancur, but I asked the board. I actually asked Kroenke. He went and bought it. So maybe Kroenke and I'm capping. Never, ever. Watching this Steve Marrow and Merson footage is getting me hyped. Hey, big him up. Hey, to be fair, Steve Merson aired one of my letters back in the days, man. Crazy. Dan James might have a feat against these fullbacks. But hey, hopefully Kolasinac does a thing. It comes down to personal pride. Man said Bielsa's playing his grandson. Is what it is, man. 200 odd people locked in. Can we get 200 likes, people? We should have crossed the 100 barrier. We're at 95. So yeah, one love to everyone who's hit the like button so far. Unexpected high bills for those of you who have not hit that like button. Every like brings good karma for Arsenal to win. The squad selection's looking nuts, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I can't lie. If it goes left, the first thing I'm going to ask is what's going on with the fullbacks. I understand the need for the rest and them things, but what's going on with the fullbacks? Okay, Odegaard clearly is not passed any tests, and I'd rather him not. I don't know medical stuff and whatnot, but for me personally, if someone's carrying full little knocks and whatnot, I'd rather them not be involved in the squad at all. We lose him for this game, we keep him for the season, sort of logic. So yeah, man. Hopefully other players can step up. This is why you have a squad, in it, really. Trying to see where the information relating to this is also the Sanchez derby as well. Trying to see what Arteta has or hasn't said regarding Odegaard officially. Surely he's spoken to the media relating to Odegaard already. So yeah, no clue what going for Odegaard. But yeah, man. Clearly Arteta has one eye on the weekend, people. And that big 12:30 UK time kickoff away to Leicester City. On the bench, we have Lacazette, we have Balogun. We can draw for the madman of Tavares. You can use 5 substitutions as well. So that, people can be used. Obviously, what happens in football isn't binary. But I'm hoping in an ideal world, we do not have to use Partey. We don't have to use Saka. Smith Rowe doesn't have to play a long period of this game. Balogun, go and do your thing. Only centre back on the bench is Chambers. Boy, you're probably looking at Partey to do a thing there, if anything. The Sam Greenwood derby, the Sanchez derby, the Eddie Nketiah derby, the David Seaman derby, 1-2 other players. Shout out to Merson. Live at the Emirates, watching the boys training on the pitch. Not really impressed with the lineup. Still expecting Arsenal win. Once again, big up to everyone who's at the ground. Make sure you're traveling to and from safely. And we're all wishing you the best. And everyone else around the world, however you're taking in this game, the same logic applies. A man said, brother, I had to log in on my phone from the Xbox and drop you the like. I don't want unexpected high bills. Neither do I. And you lot who haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. It's only good if you're Jehovah's Witness or something, because again, it's Christmas season coming up. So if you have not hit that like button, you don't want unexpected high bills now. For those of you who have kids, I really hope they write down the most expensive of gifts. And I don't know what the kids are looking at now, but I hope their chest is high, PS5 and all of these sort of things. I want them to want the most. And then the boiler's gonna go, people. So hit the like button. Don't be that guy. Really, 5 subs. I didn't know that. Again, one of you lot said it earlier, so I assume so. And to be fair, didn't happen in the last game. In terms of predictions, I always go with it. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Arsenal win, but Joshua's gone with 3-1. Hope that. Oh, can we keep a clean sheet? I would love it, man. Do we have to watch it on some Twitter stream again? By God's grace, nah, I'm cool. It's on TV today. Boy, that was the best. That's been the best watch along of the season so far, man. Watching it together on some poor guy's iPhone. The things we do for a club that we say, oh, we don't care anymore. We don't feel the pain anymore. Seriously, anyways, it is what it is. It's been a really tough season. Just recently, it's been really tough. Season just ended. Stress is cumulative, and the effects of that season might take a while to appear. Boy, I subscribe to your YouTube channel, Shay. I appreciate that. Very rough, man. That was hella rough. But we did it nonetheless. We got there, man. Once again, where the lineups are concerned, Arsenal lineup with Leno, Cedric, Ben White, Holding, Kolasinac, Ainsley, Maitland-Niles, El Nene, Pepe, Nketiah, Martinelli, number 10, Smith Rowe, Millier, Demir, Llorente, Schrick, Dallas, Forshaw, Phillips, James, Roberts, Harrison, and Rodrigo for Leeds United, people. At least my boy Martinelli is going to start for once. Hey. And again, we got to be real now. He's got to meet us halfway. He needs to play a blinder. I can't lie. I'll be shameless. And then the next one I'll throw out there is, how can he build up form if he's not playing consistently? But he needs to lay down a marker. And I know I can't lie. I need to see Martinelli. Pardon me. I don't know if he'll get 90 minutes. I don't think so. But sometimes he looks like he's not able to play 90 minutes. He's always cramping up and things like that. And I don't think that's the reason why Arteta isn't playing him. But maybe that's something in the back of everyone's mind connected, or those who know. Victory for Arsenal today, we will hope for. Oh, damn, no, Odegaard, that's interesting. MB saying 2-1 Leeds. Hope not, man. 4-1 Arsenal. 4-2 Arsenal. Boy. 5-3 Cup Classic. I ain't got the heart for it, man. Can we just have a basic game? Hey, shout out to my graphic guy. Yo, Deluded. You should maybe put the bench players on the bottom moving line since you got the starting lineup on the sides already. Oh, hey, you're right, you know. The problem is, who have we got on the bench? Hey, that's where Raz comes in clutch. But unfortunately, he didn't copy and paste Leeds' bench. Shit. But yeah, that's a shout, man. Why not? It makes sense. Like I said, I just wish I was the guy that just got to turn up, make the content, and that's that. But it is what it is. Smart, bro. Let's get that Leeds bench. Let's get that Leeds bench somehow, some way. No one's really trying to copy and paste that Leeds bench. You lot are sad, man. That's the Leeds starting lineup. Alright, man. Whoever copies and pastes that Leeds lineup, I hope they win £1 million. I can't lie. But yeah, man. Give your best 11. What do you mean? What do you mean give my best 11? Need to carry on Leeds losing streak? I hope so, but Bielsa is serious, man. Hey, shout out Raz. Clutch. Oh, I've got one job, which is to copy and paste. So yeah, hopefully you're a millionaire. Obviously, sort out the channel and that when you win that or make that. Always believed in you and that. So yeah, you know, shout out to, you know, Carefree Ivan for the idea. So yeah, you can see the benches in a second. Give me a chance to do it. But you can see the Leeds United and Arsenal benches below screen, people. And obviously the starting lineups of both sides to the left and right of me. What else are you lot saying? We will lose, but I don't care. It's only the Man City Cup. I don't want to lose. I can't believe you got Kolasinac still here. Well, none of us can. Vivian has said 1-0 Arsenal. I'll take any win, man. 4-1 Arsenal. Much prefer that to a nervy 1-0. Hey, a win's a win for me, but I hear you, man. Pepe and Martinelli need to put an 8 out of 10 performance for me. They need it for their own confidence. Andrew, I'm with you. I need to see standout performances today. Obviously, if you play well, you play well, but I don't want it to be a play well thing. I want you to be the standout contender, similar to against Aston Villa. Everyone played well. I think I'm doing Tavares a bit of a shorthand and Ramsdale, especially for his distribution. But for me personally, for that game, if Lacazette's not man of the match, it obviously is Smith Rowe. I want them to be of that same ilk. And Pepe and Martinelli, not sure how many times they'll directly link up with each other, Frederick, but we hope so, man. You man are saying 3-2 Leeds. Hopefully it's not. Think it's only 3 subs, but then there's 2 concussion subs, and I think there's 2 for extra time. So yeah, again, standard 3 subs. So yeah, someone told me the wrong information. There you are. We're gonna win 5-3. Don't know why, but we are. We need to stop Calvin Phillips. I hope the starting 11 tonight is hungry to get into the Premier League starting team. Facts. Any links flying about, again, his goal's always my first port of call. If you're looking for a link, or if you've got a link, help out the chat, help out the community, people. Even though I feel they've been treated bad, Pepe and Mart need to really bring it. Again, I think we're all in agreement. Facts, by the way, that them two in particular, we need to see performances. Something to, so we don't sit here and go, well, to be fair, maybe that's why Arteta don't throw Martinelli in, and that's why Pepe this and that. I want, especially where the attacking players are, I want problems. Like with City. City have we're not obviously the obvious. That doesn't need to be stated, but City have problems. Someone at City is always crying they don't get enough game time, and you've seen at times Bernardo Silva cry. Made himself one of the first names in the team sheet. Gundogan at a time, Foden at a time, Stones, Sterling, the rest of them. I want these problems at Arsenal, especially where the attack's concerned. Especially where, if I'm honest with you, as big up Smith Rowe and Saka, and you know me, I love them to death. But if I look at it cynically, boy, devil's advocate might say 7 and 10. It's not that it's too heavy. It could say that it's premature. And you could also say if being a 10 or a 7 at any club, much less Arsenal, that's a heavy shirt. You've got to prove it. Now, I'm not saying they haven't put in shifts. Smith Rowe's been very good in the last couple games. But does the numbers match up? So I'd be thinking if things were different and dynamics were different, arguably those two could potentially not be first team starters. In relation to what times kickoff, 7:45 is currently 7:24 here in the UK. Surprised we're playing Smith Rowe over Odegaard for this game. Odegaard's not in the squad, so he can't be fit. His goal don't work all the time. It don't. But yeah, you should try, man. There's Total Sport Tech there. C's always saying she always uses his goal. So yeah, it's luck of the draw then, innit? Who's going to score? I said 2-1, so I'm going to say Martinelli and Pepe. Wouldn't mind an Nketiah goal. Wouldn't mind a goal off the bench from Balogun. That Lucas Aid's done already. Schoolboy error. It's a shame. Buff streams. Hopefully Salah plays. Yeah, it'd be lovely to see another player make their debut, man. Why not? 20 minutes until kickoff, folks. Hopefully it's straightforward. You see what statistics are floating about where Arsenal's concerned. Main Beckford at the Emirates commentating. Eddie Nketiah has 6 goals in 7 appearances in the League Cup, 2 in 2 for Leeds and 4 in 5 for Arsenal. Alexandre Lacazette has scored in each of his last 3 appearances in the League Cup. In the 17 games against teams called United, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal have won 13 and lost none. It's calm. Arsenal have kept 5 clean sheets in their last 7 League Cup matches, but conceded 9 goals across the other 2 games. Boy, Leeds have only beaten Arsenal 3 times in cup competitions, but 2 of those were in finals. Obviously, they beat us in the League Cup final in 1968 and beat us in 1972. Boy, We beat them 7-0 in 1979, 1980. It's crazy. Currently, we are unbeaten in our last 9 matches in all comps against Leeds as well. So hopefully that's a statistic that can keep running. Whether it will, as you know, is anyone's guess, and we'll see shortly. Make sure we're hitting the like button if we haven't already, folks. Again, you can see the lineup. Which side are you watching the game? I'm watching on TV, boss. On Sky Sports, my guy. Come on, Leeds Anthony, man. Come on, man. You're going to kill me. I would prefer Balogun, but I'm sure he'll get minutes today. We need to win the Yarabell Cup. Holding to score a header. It's a dead cert. Prediction DG 2-1 Arsenal. Come on. Personally, I think Balogun should have played since Nketiah is running down his contract. I hear you and you're not alone. So everyone's in bullish mood. Pardon me. Hopefully that's reflected in how we perform. Hopefully Arsenal can win, man. 159 likes, people. So again, if you've hit the like button, just temporary applause for you guys. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. Thank you very much for doing that from the goodness of your heart. You know, very much appreciated. Holding is gonna play so bad today. Big H, let's have some positivity, man. Again, we're gonna need him to perform because he's up against some decent players. Jensen Shackleton is saying, Leeds, come on, bro. I mean, he looks, you know, he can play as an 8. He could probably, someone like him is probably the best in a free role. He's a very technical footballer. He's very much a historical player we used to create. He's very much a Dutch player, very cultured, very good in possession, very good at link-up play, plays with his head up, has a good passing range. Probably needs to develop a bit physically, but holds on to the ball quite well as well. Good manipulation of his body. Pause. Only City win this cup. Can you video call someone? Oh, what is, brother? No, bro. We're watching football here still. I don't know what kinky things you're in, but Pepe might bag today because he won't be able to find 3 Leeds players to lose the ball to. It's harsh, Martin. He didn't deserve that. He did not deserve that. That's harsh, man. Very harsh. Who else is playing in this competition? So again, where other football is concerned, folks, EFL trophy, no. About to start telling people the wrong games. Carabao Cup, what's all this about? Thank you. Obviously, it's kicking off the same time as us. You've got Chelsea, Southampton, Stoke versus Brentford. Ooh, what a game that's going to be. QPR, Sunderland. Tomorrow, you've got West Ham versus Manchester City. Make sure you're following me on Twitch, folks, because we'll be doing a watch along similar to this over on there. Ivan, if you're listening, make sure we're on job with the graphics and things in that regards. Pretty please, mate. But yeah, as I said, people, you've got Southampton versus Chelsea, Southampton, Stoke, Brentford, QPR, Sunderland, West Ham, Man City, Leicester, Brighton, Preston, Liverpool, and you've got Burnley at home to Tottenham Hotspur. So good amounts of football. Pepe hat-trick incoming. Man said too much rotation for you. I hear you, especially where I hear you, but at the same time, I do think some of it is necessary evils. Kolasinac wouldn't have played for me. I'd say that one. Appreciate you. Make sure that you have a good experience watching the game. Stream link anyone. You can try his goals, and again, just keep browsing up this thing. Can you put the match on, please? Nah, man. I can't, my guy. How's your week going, my guy? 42 subs incoming. Hit that subscribe button, people. I'd appreciate it if you will. It's going good, man. It feels like I'm moving fast. Like, I don't know, maybe it's everything that needed to be done yesterday, but I was at the end of the day, I was just like, Roz, is it Monday? It's got to be at least Wednesday. So I feel like the week's getting slow, but other than that, it's calm. DG, you play at decent standard. If you were Balogun, how would you feel seeing Eddie getting so much game time? It makes no sense to me. That's why I'm not getting carried away with Arteta. Obviously, you feel some sort of way, but you must not be. You got to do something on the training field. And honestly, if I'm Balogun, I said it in the summer. If you sign a new deal and you ain't played enough football, it's your fault because you need to be selfish with your development. I hear wanted to stay and fight and young players getting opportunities, but the dynamics, and he's got to say Eddie and Balogun have the same agent. So again, there must have been something agreed there. I would have been out on loan, but it's easy for me to say that with the dynamics because I think you've got to be out of your comfort zone. Even now you're on the bench. God forbid no one gets injured, but unless someone gets injured, what are you going to get at best half an hour? No one's getting sub, or you might get 45 if it gets to that, and there needs to be a halftime sub, but you're playing half an hour at best. And Arteta's taking a leaf out of Arsene Wenger's book. He defo isn't in a hurry to make any subs. We're at 178 likes, people. 230 of you locked in. Again, appreciative. Arteta can't lose this match. The cup is important for us this year. And again, in terms of keeping certain players happy, because if you go out of this, even if Leno stays to the end of the season, not that I care about keeping Leno happy any more than any other player, but suddenly there's even less games for people to get. Some players look like they lack quality under Arteta. That's why everyone's blaming Pepe when Arteta has him playing near the halfway line instead of in and around the penalty box. Interesting comment. Even though I'd like to see Balogun starting, I can somewhat understand why Arteta would choose Eddie. Same. And I would have started Eddie if not Lacazette. I've done it in the preview. Really can... Oh, it's on the other computer. But I would have brought it back up. If anything, Lacazette would have played. Why Arteta would choose Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah is more experienced than Balogun and arguably more lethal currently. He is. And plus, we've got to remember Balogun should get it for his experience, but you lot can't say we need to go through and Balogun needs to play and all these things. Again, is it give Balogun a chance, which I agree with, or is it trying to go through? Now, I'm not saying you can't go through without Balogun starting, but we need to remember this is a cup competition. Like, you need to go through. Higher deluded. Don't mind the lineup. Hope these guys not playing are hungry. But Kolasinac is maybe a little puzzling, and both Ainsley Maitland-Niles and El Nene maybe should have gave Sambi another start. I hear it. To be fair, Balogun hasn't played the minutes in the Prem like Nketiah. Nketiah looks sharp lately. Apparently kills it in training, letting ball out. Exactly. And for me, the one benefit, shop window. Anyone needs a striker, we got one there. January sales. Some of these clubs must have got money for Christmas. So, yeah, Nketiah's there. Watching this is making me feel, hi, what the hell have they done with the sound? I don't know. I can't hear anything. Eddie wasn't in the squad against Brentford, so this means he has Eddie ahead of Balogun. I mean, it was clear from the start of the season, even in preseason, he still talks about how good Eddie trains and all these things, and he's clearly a fan of Eddie. He started him kind of when Lacazette and Aubameyang weren't in form, if you remember, around a couple seasons ago when it was the Newcastle and Everton fixtures. So, yeah, man. We have to secure Conference League football, so we must win the EFL Cup. I like Eddie. He can finish, I think. Let's see, man. To be honest, I do like a lot of stuff Arteta has done at the club. Literally 2 years ago, our main centre-backs were Mustafi, Louise, and Holding. Next season, we will have Gabriel, Saliba, and White, by God's grace. I feel Balogun's time is right around the corner. Eddie is on his last strike, and that's it. It's about being patient, but to be honest with you, I'll be fair to Arteta. When it's become the case of, for me, Joe Willock, Nketiah, and what's the other one, man? Joe Willock, Nketiah, what's the other one? And Balogun. I personally think Arteta's been Reece Nelson as well. I think he's been abundantly clear where you lot are in the first team, and I think Balogun's probably, without knowing all the variables, he's been naive. Once you get past the signing the contract and the pictures and all those things and the promotion to the first team, and we get down to business again, a blind man could see you're going to struggle for football. And it's, again, things could change come the second half of the season. So he might just have to be patient and do what he's doing. But maybe it's just as someone who's a Balogun fan, I've been very frustrated with his development. Not that he hasn't developed, but I just want to see him play first team football, man. There's a player there. Yeah, but Kolasinac ain't a bad player, Martin. The problem is he ain't a good one. Yeah, Tavares is one I'd like to start again here, unless Arteta has plans of saving him for the next game. Could we not use Kolasinac to drop into a back three? Not the best at centre back, but gives us the option. He does, but shot that, man. He's on 100 bags a week. Like, man, I'm forgetting, man, I hear. And again, I'm not someone that watches P's, but it's not sustainable, in it. Like, the resources need to go elsewhere for really having to watch our pennies. Are we really that big of a club that we can have someone on 100 grand and then nowhere near the first team realistically? Saying that this was a man who played the very position you're calling for, Man City away. Is it a thing that we're playing Kolasinac so we can sell him in Jan? I hope we can, but at this point, you're probably just going to run down his deal. He's a survivor, man. So we're just going to have to hold it up, man. He's still going for sure, but he doesn't want to risk Tavares with Tierney injured. Yeah, that's why I get the logic. Would any current player get into the Invincibles team? No. No. Maybe Aubameyang in his absolute peak has a shout of arguably doing something, but no. Are you talking about the current team starting or these lads in general? Big up DG. Not sure why Arteta starts Eddie but leaves Balogun on the bench like Eddie was nearly out the door. Makes more sense to give Balogun game time and experience. DG on a positive vibe. Arteta could just be giving Eddie all the rope and then give Balogun his run. Again, Balogun's also got to earn it. I don't know how well he's training or how well he is or isn't training. He's got to earn it as well. There is multiple truths. And arguably, at this moment in time, Balogun could make the bench, but you can't have everyone on the bench. Does he deserve to get in ahead of Lacazette or Aubameyang? Prior to a couple of weeks, Lacazette weren't even near the first team. Then you've got Martinelli. You can only have so many attackers on that bench. And the way we play, the way we play kind of has direct consequences. If Smith Rowe's going to play on that left, that probably kills Aubameyang temporarily on that left-hand side. Means he plays through the middle, which means Lacazette might not get an opportunity. If somehow you get Lacazette and Aubameyang into that team with Smith Rowe, you might not start Odegaard, or Pepe might not start, or Martinelli's not here, and then you throw in the young Balogun and whatnot. Maybe the situation could change with, I don't know if an offer comes in for Lacazette, but I don't know, man. 1:45 p.m. your time. You're living. It's early. I hope Martinelli plays to a level where he's forcing Arteta to pick him in the league. Appreciate that. Same. DJ, have you seen the vid of Edu mocking Scholes' video? I see the pictures, man. You're on Bance. I'm lucky for Patino tonight, but it's nice to see Salah making the squad. So the biggest talking point today is probably why isn't Balogun starting, and why isn't Eddie starting. On top of that, Smith Rowe's start. What's going on with Odegaard and Tierney, especially going into the Leicester game and the run of fixtures. 6 minutes until kickoff. We're 10 likes away from 200. We're off to a great start before the game's even kicked off. Come on. Do we have too many strikers? Probably. And we even tried to buy a striker in the summer as well, didn't we? Like, or if the club could have, or Arteta wants a forward. So it is what it is where that's concerned. I'm getting too excited with these sweets, man. So potentially, only at the end of the day, only 11 players can play. Only a certain amount can be in the matchday squad, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Come on. Is this a 4-4-2 with Martinelli playing off Nketiah like Oba does off Lacazette? I don't know until we see this thing, man. Would have been nice to see more youngsters on the bench than Ballo and Salah-Ad-Din. If we're slapping Leeds at halftime and have the same old faces on the bench, no one's getting an opportunity. To be fair, I hear you, but we can't have it both ways. We can't have bare youngsters and have a strong squad and win. Because if you play these youngsters, you have to be prepared to go out. I'm not saying that we're not going out with these experienced players. Hope Saka gives that little youth his shirt, man. Can't lie. That's one. When I go to the games, one thing my youth's not doing, we're not putting up no posters saying we need the shirt, though. Nothing wrong with it, but we're not doing that. Share up the stream, share up the streams. E seems to, you know, be lacking for one. Share up the streams, or if you can't, you're too lazy to do that, just point people in the right direction, people. 4 minutes until kickoff. I forgot Leno played for us. Harsh. Martinelli is hungry and turns out a good, and I hope, basically, you're saying you hope Martinelli has a good performance. Same, man. And I mean a proper performance, man. Rob Holding talking with the one earpod, Dunny. The knowledge is getting shared. Yeah, man. Subscribe to Deluded, man. Come on. He likes you, Holding. People, Deluded. Shout out to them, man. Come on. I thought he was wearing the away shirt, and then I remember Leno uses it as the goalkeeping thing sometimes. Shedrick would be one to watch. He has a lot to prove, hopefully, and I hope he puts himself into the window. So this, I don't know. You can't read Arteta because Chambers has had a look in, but I'd have to assume, you know, maybe the way Leeds play, you need someone who's faster, but is he ahead of Chambers in the right back pecking order? Backdrop looks sick. I appreciate that, my guy. 9 more, drop a like. Come on, Jacob. I appreciate you for banging on that drum. Hey, 205 likes before kickoff. That's history, people. I appreciate you lot for that one. So if you hit the like button, one love. If you haven't, unexpected high bills. Every like is a goal for Arsenal. Rob Holding, the captain. So again, he's clearly valued where the squad is and internally, but you know, all of that stuff don't make up for playing games. That lineup doesn't make me confident at all. Hope these players step it up like the first team. Kolasinac is a proper G. Hey, man. Not their strongest team, but Leeds have picked enough decent players to cause a problem. Fact. Why is our keeper wearing the away shirt? I can't lie. At the start of the season, Arsenal did say Leno or the goalkeeper's going to do that on occasion. Ainsley, Maitland-Niles and El Nene, big opportunities. To be real with ourselves, Ainsley's not going to get too many opportunities in midfield, and we still don't know what is he. We know the image we want him to be like, but lay down a marker. Again, it's not a full-strength Leeds side, but lay down a marker. Have a standout performance. He's another player contracted until 2023. Does he feel he's played enough football? Once again, you can see the lineups in front of me, folks. Make sure you're reading them and things. But for those of you who are listening and don't have that luxury, Arsenal, you've got Leno, Cedric, Ben White, Rob Holding, Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles, El Nene, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, and Nketiah. For Leeds, pardon me again. Millier, Cody Demir, Llorente, Strick, Dallas, Forshaw, Phillips, James, Roberts, Harrison, and Rodrigo. A minute away from kickoff. Defense has me nervy. Big changes, and a lot of them ain't had minutes in their legs, and you're going against a very fast and nippy Leeds team, an aggressive Leeds team. And obviously, our build-up play is going to be killed because we've got a new look midfield and a new look, the spine of the team. So it's not that it's the best, but it's not going to be as zippy and quick as it used to be, or as it typically is in other games. And to be fair with you, big up Cody for getting his start, the right back. Whoever's playing on our left wing, Martinelli, go and give him a baptism. Welcome to the big boys. Smith Rowe, keep doing what you're doing, man. Come a long way in these last 10 months. Come a long way since making his first start in 2018. Arsenal will kick off. One love to everybody locked in, folks. Kickoff is imminent. Doing the knees. It's a allow it thing today, man. Can't be asked to do that thing today, but let's go. Kickoff has gone, people. It's Leeds United versus Arsenal. Arsenal versus Leeds. Appreciative to everybody who's locked in. Let's hope it's a good game of football today, people. Leno has found Rob Holding. Rob Holding playing on his left-hand side at centre-half. And then he's giving it back to Holding unnecessarily there. Leno. Ben White. You know, hopefully nothing in particular happens to Ben White and Smith Rowe. We're going to need them going into Leicester. We're overplaying and Holding, you know, a bit of a mad pass there. Cedric will get something on it. But yeah, we just spoke about the build-up play. Going to take a hit. It's taken a hit so far. Throw into Leeds United on this left-hand side. Dallas finds Forshaw. Falls backwards. So it was strict. And what I do hope it for is that there's a coordinated press today. Llorente for Leeds. And as you can see with Leeds, you know, they're providing a lot of width. I can't lie, they're not trying to do too much midfield play. It doesn't look like they're gambling on that one. And said Holding already looking uncomfortable, harsh, but boy, Ben White. I mean, I thought that was a foul for Pepe. Pepe's held it and he's found Nketiah. Nketiah tries to put a ball into the box. That'll be Arsenal's first corner. A minute or so into the game. That's a positive start. I'll take that. It's showing we can go from back to front quickly. You know, the problem with Nketiah putting in the cross is that there's no one in there. You know, Martinelli darting across, but that's it. Rob Holding is the captain for anyone who doesn't know. Arsenal have a corner. Let's see what we can do here. Ben White being pulled. You need to dive if anyone pulls you. Go down. Ball in from Cedric. It's a good corner, to be fair. Tyler Roberts clears. And it's falling here with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Ainsley plays it here with Holding. Oh, Holding turns. Holding puts in a good cross. Martinelli, that touch was dusty. And it's not cleared correctly by Calvin Phillips. Ben White's latched onto it. Ainsley, Kolasinac. Do the roulette. He goes backwards. He's found Rob Holding. Rob Holding, aye. You got that in your locker better than certain more attacking players in the team. Holding, he might go on another run. He's showing people Ben White's not the only one. And he's doing things above his pay grade because he's tried to find a pass. He hasn't found Kolasinac. But Holding, showing, man, I do this ball playing stuff as well. I'm sorry I only cost 2 million. Famous words by the ex-gaffer. Leeds have possession, people. Llorente is here as Slick. And I love Millier in goal. I think he's a good keeper. If we didn't sign Ramsdale, I'll be looking at that. But can we ask questions of him? He does have a mistake in him. Llorente. Cody. Dispossessed. Martinelli go down as soon as contact's made. Martinelli, that's where you got to be a bit smarter. We earn a corner, but Llorente sold himself. He's diving in. Can you leave your leg there? Can you win a foul? Can you get him on a card? Oh, God. But it's good pressing. This is why Martinelli's in the team. See ya, latches onto it, wins a corner just from the press. Big performance required from him. Oh, it's not a corner, right? We got zanged. I thought that was a corner. Nonetheless, Leeds United, Holding wins the header, and it would have been 2 versus 2 just from a straight long ball from Leeds. And Leeds might fashion a chance here. Rodrigo tries to do the madman thing. El Nene blocks it, and it's here with Dallas. First bit of sustained possession so far for Leeds. Highest I've seen their team within the opening 3 minutes in their half. Highest up the field, apologies. Defense still looks nervy, though, but it looks okay so far. Eddie Nketiah in possession. Calvin Phillips not going to dive in. Eddie Nketiah, go on. Who's in the box? So not the best of balls, but still, who's in the box? Go on, Cedric. Don't let him out. Don't let Dan James out. We've let him out. And it's here with Leeds. Leeds so far have been restricted to playing within their own half. And again, they're really struggling. Can we smell blood? Leeds look like they're not with it. Similar to what we did against Villa. Can we go a few goals ahead before it becomes a thing? Leeds look cold. Come on. Holding, probably trying to, do his best Ben White impression. Kolasinac takes the throw. Martinelli, come on, get your head up. Finds Ainsley. Come on, man. Bit more width, people. There's not enough options for the man in possession so far. We expected elements of that. There's been changes in the team. Rob Holding carrying it forward. Eddie Nketiah, go down. Holds on to it well. Where's the options? I dive, man. Eddie's done well. Support him, man. Great strength from Eddie. Does too much, and ultimately, that's the wrong option. Could have went backwards. But it's a fast start from us. We're keeping Leeds in their own half. Cannot get out. But it's got to mean something. Holding, again. Charging forward. You might as well hit a step over. Eddie Nketiah loves that run to the left-hand channel. I don't mind that. The shot was tied. I think he's ultimately offside. But, Eddie Nketiah is making this very similar run to what Aubameyang does. You know, Martinelli runs in, Eddie Nketiah runs out. That presented a space initially for Rob Holding. I think they're being a bit harsh there. Eddie don't look offside there. To be fair, Nketiah started well. Schlick in possession for Leeds. Finds his left back, Dallas. Dallas, what can you do? Has to go back to his centre half. Does. You know, knowing that leads to what seems to want it. Calvin Phillips telling him back to the keeper. Millier looks like he's going to try go long. Good pass, to be fair, out to Harrison. Harrison's done well to hold on to it. What can Cody Demir do? But again, it's backwards. It's gone back to where it's landed. It's landed again with Millier. Llorente. Go on, Smith Rowe. No foul, no foul, no foul. Calvin Phillips. Leeds have done well here, but again, no rush to go forward from them. Oh, and we were looking for the offside flag. We might be in trouble here. The offside flag has saved us. Done well there. But we need to be worried. We need to be just concerned about looking over our shoulder. Dan James just giving a glimpse as to what he can do. You know, Cedric's tried to go and retrieve the ball. Immediately, Ben White's been pulled into a wide area. Quite lucky the offside flag's gone up, to be fair. Holding's moving mad, man. He's better than Cannavaro. Bielsa. Focused. This is his 152nd game as Leeds manager. Big up Bielsa. Ben White. Leno. Goes long. Can't imagine anything's going to happen. And it's gifted back to Leeds. That's one thing we're going to miss with Lacazette. It's just chasing lost causes when we go long rather than having a viable hold-up option. Good throw from Millier to the keeper, but it's backwards. It's gone back to the keeper. Leeds aren't trying to go forward today, man. Leeds flying through on this left-hand side. First chance, Dallas gets to stretch his leg. Cedric, come on, man. Pepe's done well. Cedric, come on. Start looking like a defender. Holding's, not apologies, not holding. Ben White's cleared it. You never get the vibe Cedric knows what he's doing defensively. Like, start looking like a defender, man. Llorente, that was a good pass. El Nene's been latched onto it. Ben White. That's a good ball for Martinelli. Martinelli, who has the options, though? Get your head up, Martinelli. Only got Nketiah. Good tackles. Martinelli, way too easy. Didn't disguise it enough. And what could have been a big option for Arsenal could be a counter-attack for Leeds. Game starting to open up. Rodrigo's tried to hit Harrison. It's a poor attempted pass. But that's where Martinelli's got to do a lot better. Could have disguised it a lot better. It's too obvious. Holding. Martinelli. Twists and turns. Kind of gives Smith Rowe a poor pass. Smith Rowe does well, to be fair. El Nene. And Nketiah's tried to play Ainsley. That's a good run. Ainsley, ref! Oi! It's play on. Smack it, Kolasinac. Oh, that was dead, man. That was dead. Ref, come on. Kolasinac has earned the corner. Well in the Kolasinac for supporting that. It's a good little clip round the bend from Nketiah. Good run from Ainsley. He's made a meaty pass look better, to be fair with you. Good run, Ainsley. Ref, come on. I can't lie. He's won the ball, but come on. Let's appeal something. It's not a pen. I can't lie. He's won the ball. He's won the ball. Just surviving. But that should show you pace. Llorente will struggle with pace. He's not on it. And we have been working on our set pieces. And Millier has a problem collecting from set pieces. And it seems like Martinelli and Pepe are hell-bent on surrounding Millier. Dallas just show him, man, listen, calm down, my man. Hey, dive. Martinelli, dive. You're being pushed. I mean, the corner's terrible. Ben White goes up. Is he going to be offside? The offside flag stays down. Smith Rowe, that was a terrible attempt. It will be another corner to Arsenal. Hit the like button if you haven't already. 2:30 lights. Let's keep running that up, people. Smith Rowe corner now. That's a better ball. Good play from Leeds. Martinelli loses it. Come on, don't get caught out now. Cedric latches onto it. Go on. Ainsley, Cedric wants it back. Well in. Cedric, come on now. Look like an attacking fullback. Don't do the basic option. Doesn't give Pepe anything to work with. Aye, ref. Pepe gone. Aye, Pepe got shot there, I think. I don't know what happened. Duffy got Pepe. He skinned his man for sure, and then Duffy just licked him. Then he just went down. Maybe he slipped. I don't know. No, the ones there where your brain's moving faster than your feet are moving faster than your brain. You just head loss, rush of blood. That's why I like Pepe, but that's why he's frustrating. Skinned his man. The ultimate five-a-side player Pepe must be, man. He must pop off so much nutmegs in training. Throwing anyways where Leeds are concerned, people, on this left-hand side is still 0-0, crucially. I want to say it's all been Arsenal. You know, it ain't been the Leeds I think of since they've been promoted. I'll take that. But at some point, they're going to settle and hit back. Llorente, Millier. You know, I mean, considering they're not offering too much in an attacking sense, anytime the keeper tries to do something a bit expansive, it returns straight back to Arsenal. Millier must have had most touches. Baby. And I mean, considering this is a young man at right back, I can't lie. If Martinelli ain't doing his thing at some point, man, you need to ask this guy some questions, man. Even if Kolasinac has to run in behind. Nketiah, simple, please. Cedric, come on. Pepe, show them something on this right-hand side. Cut in. Forget the crossing thing. This is why I said forget the crossing thing. But fortunately, it's here with Smith Rowe. Ainsley, come on, man. Don't do nothing tired. Ben White with the mad pass. Is it going to get to Pepe? It might do. Is that a corner? Did it come off Dallas? It might have. Ben White, well in. You know he's got that in his locker. Man said Pepito trying to be me on Friday with the boys. Corner to Arsenal. I mean, Ben White and Holding so far have been the most expensive players for us, so we do need to up it, innit? You know, Cola chance / Holding. Oh, that's, oh my word, Cedric blood clot. Come on, man, you can't take corners no more, big man. But anyways, need more from our attacking talents. You know, I feel naturally we're lacking rhythm due to changes. All us so far, man. Odie, that's a good ball. Ref, where's the flag? The flag has stayed down. Kolasinac, come on now. Rodrigo on this right-hand side. We could be in trouble. Rodrigo up against Kolasinac. Don't let him in on that left-hand side. Don't dive in off either. He's tried to go around. He's still in possession. Roberts has had a good shot. Holding with a good block. And it's now a Leeds corner. Bro, Cedric's corner was atrocious. But I keep saying it. What do we do in training? No one can take a corner at this club. I know we've scored from corners, but like, come on now. A Leeds corner. Now, for me, if I'm Leeds, Arsenal should always look shaky defensively. Go and ask questions from this. The notification for this watch-along is missing from my notification list. I don't know why it's done you dirty, bro, but we're still here, man. Leno's collected. Come on, Leno. Show them you're on this Ramsdale thing. Find Smith Rowe. Where's Smith Rowe's options? The man in front, there's a sea of blue shirts. Martinelli on this left-hand side. There's nothing on. And Martinelli's lost it cheaply as well. Ainsley, well in, Ainsley. Martinelli, come on, man. Bit quicker than that. That's why you're not starting, man. Ben White, Pepe. Ben White, Pepe. Look where Pepe is, though. Ben White. Aye. Ben White's time to go forward. Showing Holding how it's done. Finds Pepe. Sells his man. Takes the throw and quickly goes to El Nene. You know, our best attacking talents has been our centre half. Centre halves. Kolasinac has had an effort. Need to see more from the more experienced players. Smith Rowe, you was never going to have the creative game with Ainsley and thing in there. Ainsley showed him something in possession, but for the man in possession, there's nothing there though. Man on the ball has not enough forward options. And Leeds might count here with Forsaw. I mean, the offside flag appealed. It's probably the wrong pass played to Rodrigo, and that saves our bacon. I'd even prefer the foul throws again if we sorted the corners out. We need to get Benteke in. Did me dirty too. I don't know why they're moving. I don't know why the notifications are not notifying Dons, but we're here, man. We're here. 245 likes. Let's keep pressing towards 300 people. We're making history. Ben White, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Cedric. Just go back to Leno, please. On your bike holding. Oh, there's a man on. That's just come into shot. Leno, what are you going to do? Eddie, good turn. Good turn by Eddie. Good turn. Good turn, Eddie. Drill. It's Martinelli. Eddie. He could see the pass. The quality just weren't there. I mean, Eddie started fairly bright. If he gets his head up and has a bit of quality, Martinelli's in there. Fair play, man. Good play. Good ball from Leno. Eddie's turned his man. It's a good run forward. That's where he needs to get his head up. Just when the touch is poor. Kolasinac. Probably going to have to throw it home. Fair play. He's found Eddie again. Eddie can't bring it under control. He's here with Leeds' goalkeeper. Ainsley been decent so far. 5 out of 10. Been all right. Everyone's been all right. I'd say the brightest players on the football field for me are probably Holding and Ben White / Nketiah. Llorente with a fantastic ball. Oh, we're done. We're done. Leno, well in. And this is something we need to be aware of. Stop letting Llorente play these passes. Great pass. And can we counter? No, we can't because Ainsley's got it. There's no forward options. He's played Smith Rowe. It's a poor pass from him. Pepe. And again, there's no forward options really. Cedric, come on. Don't lose it. Almost loses it. Make sure you all have that noted, that bell ticked for notifications. Pepe on this right-hand side against Dallas. Come on. Bang it, man. Oh, God. Not like that, but it's probably something like that that's going to break the deadlock, man, because there's not too many options for the man in front. No attacking runs. Need more from everyone. That was a good ball from Llorente for Dan James. Llorente showing Ben White he's not the only one that can play them passes. So learn your lesson and mark properly. Ben White wins his header. Ben White, Derby as well. He spent a loan period at Leeds. Why is Arteta in serious convo with Partey? Is it a party thing? Oh, that's how I'm ball ref. I like the pressing from Martinelli. But he's tired, man. And you know one thing that shakes Martinelli? He always, because he hasn't laid down the marker, when he gets his opportunities, you're never playing with a 30 left back. It's always a mix and match done. I've seen Cedric play there once with you and whatever. No numbers forward, and you're going against a low block, trailed, very well trained unit in Leeds. It's always going to be a myth. It's one man running at most. Need to stop Llorente playing, or he's going to present problems. He's found Dan James here. Dan James might as well have a shot, mate. Leeds still in this tie. 20 minutes in, it's still 0-0. And they're starting to wake up a bit, starting to play some football. Calvin Phillips, intercept that, Pepe. Come on, well in. I don't mind. It was looking like you weren't going to get there. Slick. Phillips. Roberts, apologies. Allowed to turn. Look at the ball. You can see Dallas making that run. Well in Ben White. But the second ball, if your teammate goes up for the header, you need to get around him. Let's go. And then they doing foolishness. When is your score? I'm saying 2-1 if that's what you mean. I want to see Tavares behind Martinelli. To be fair, the game probably needs Tavares, man. Dan James, Ainsley. Second ball. Second. Someone put a name on it. Smith Rowe, I don't mind. Thirds. Calvin Phillips tries to switch play on that. You've got a left-footed man on the right-hand side. He wants to bang it. Harrison, looking like he's going to try live a movie, tries to put the cross in. It will be a goal kick. It's all mad. We need to do a bit better, man. Wake up and wake up fast. 259 likes, people. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you're doing such. Where? Score predictions. I still went with 2-1 Arsenal. Might be a 1-0 affair now. Ben White. Rob Holding, apologies. Both starting to be ball playing centre halves. Eddie and Nketiah twisting and turning. Kolasinac is going to be meaty, man. Just pass it. Martinelli. His left-hand side is rubbed. Martinelli's not a winger. He's always going to come inside. And Kolasinac is tired. I thought there was a foul there. Ref, where's the advantage? Take the free kick, boys. Ainsley's pulled. There's no advantage for us. Pepe. Aye. Sells his man a dream. Go on, Pepe. Bit of composure now. Pepe sums his career up at Arsenal. 2 minutes of brilliance and then 2-2 nonsense. And that's a foul, ref. Come on. That's literally a hospital pass from Pepe because them passes there put man in hospital. You know, Ainsley Maitland-Nile's almost had a trip there. Cedric. Pepe. Ref, he's fouling him. Ref, come on! Thank you, ref. Bloody hell. If you want his shirt, ask for it. Kolasinac isn't ideal. Why does Pepe always slow the play down? I said 5-3, but we need some shots on target for anyone for that to happen. Match ain't on TV here in my country. Thanks for providing the content, King. Come on, you Gunners. Appreciative of that, man. And yeah, man, hopefully there's a stream there or something for you. Cedric taking free kicks. Please, pardon me, please channel your inner Ronaldo. When Ronaldo used to slap them in. To the back post. It's not the worst. No one attacking it, though. It's falling to Pepe. He swung at it. It's another corner. I mean, for once, it's not the worst of balls from Cedric, but everyone's watching it like how we are. Like, no one's attacking it. Like, Holding's trying, but he's there on his ones. Like, where's the other centre-halves? I appreciate it's something from the training ground, but bloody hell. And again, we tried to surround Millier with Pepe and Martinelli, etc., etc. Cedric, that's not a bad ball. Millier's flapped at it. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. Roberts, don't let them out. Someone's got to give the foul, and then they don't back off. So, and then they backs off. And now it's, you know, Ainsley's going to have to do a thing for us against Dan James. We're lucky Dan James is shit. Come on, man. Thank you. Ainsley knows. Tell him, why am I backing off? That's one thing that annoys me. Take the yellow card. Kill the flow of the game. Throw in here on this right-hand side with Leeds' right back. Oh, centre-backs are making run. Eddie and Nketiah wanted too much on the ball and he's lost it in a dumb area. Jack Harrison's tried to drill it to the back post, Ben White. And this is an unnecessary corner. Doesn't need to happen. Just do the basics, Eddie. Everyone wants a second more. Like, come on, man. Well, what does I think? Like, look how much changes you made. And why isn't Ben White given a call there? He might have been able to see it out, and then it could have been a goal kick. Leeds. Oh my! It's here with Harrison. Oh my God! Big save from Leno. We've allowed them back into the game. Leno forced to make a big save. Calvin Phillips here. Good ball in. See it out. I'd say from 20 to 25 people. I think we've allowed Leeds to grow. Allowed Leeds to grow into the game. Leno made a big save. And you obviously had a fantastic pass from Llorente. More even now. And again, this is why you got to catch people cold. For us, it's meaty, man. Going forward, we don't look like we're going to score goals. We do look a bit disjointed. Ainsley Maitland-Nile's in midfield. Good Christ turn. To be fair, he's been on it today. Good pass from him. The problem is Eddie has the ball, and there's nothing wrong with that. Where's the options? Smith Rowe he looks for. El Nene, fucking El Nene, man. Smith Rowe's done well to just hold on to it. Twists and turns. Who's there for the 1-2s and that, man? Lord God. Smith Rowe looking down when he's passing. Hey, this is disjointed. Obviously, we expected this, lacking in rhythm. Misplaced passes due to changes. Not enough forward runners. Dan James on this left-hand side. Leeds corner. To be fair, our attacking players ain't doing the simple things. Yeah, it's true, but it's you can see it. With all the changes we've made, I'm not going to criticize them because, it is what it is. But we had to have expected disjointness. I'll be surprised if someone doesn't get subbed at half-time if it stays like this, man. You need something going on in midfield. Corner to Leeds. Edge of the area here. Dan James doesn't strike. Into the hands of Leno. Yeah, why not? No chill, man. Man can't get done dirty. If Arsenal are playing, my GDG will be streaming. As much as I hate these competitions, we need some silverware. Big up DJ as always. Lots from Camden. Appreciate you, my guy. Big up the Camden ones. Ben White, as cool as you like. Ben White, as cool as you like. Referee, come on, man. He's been fouled. He's taking off his leg there. That's a yellow card, ref. I'm lying, people. Ain't no yellow card. Ben White's overplaying, but still, come on. Ben White saw the space, thought, let me attack it. Soft foul, though. I'm not going to cap. Leeds are open when it comes to defense, and you can have joy with quick passes into half spaces. Rob Holding. Going on a mad run. You might as well do it. Moy. Plays in Kolasinac. Handball, ref. Holding. Make the foul. Make the foul. Make the foul. Don't let them out. Can Leeds get out? No, they can't. El Nene. Oh, Lord God. Poor touch, and it's actually helped them. It's only Roberts on his ones, though. It's 2 Leeds men against 4 Arsenal ones. The odds are probably still in Leeds' favour, and it's here with Dan James. He's twisted and turned. It's found a Leeds man. Fortunately for us, Cedric gets onto it. But again, heart in mouth moment. Cedric, where's the option? Smith Rowe. Well, Lynn Smith Rowe. They're going to foul you. Ref, come on. He's been shot. Yellow card, ref. Come on. Have we taken it quickly? Oh, fuck's sake, El Nene, man. El Nene needs to come off at halftime. This is a disaster class from El Nene, man. This guy is not making 5-yard passes. Come on, El Nene. You might actually now be the second best Egyptian in the Premier League. Cedric with this throw. Wow, it's crazy, man. Just tuned in. Is Pepe stinking up the joint, or is it a grown man performance? No comment, no comment. Surprised, but let's just say I'm happy you didn't see the other bits and pieces. 15 minutes until half time, people. It's still 0-0 in this first half an hour of this game between Arsenal and Leeds. Leeds have possession on this right-hand side. Harrison, no foul, Kolasinac. Well in, Eddie. Come on now. Ainsley, Kolasinac going for the same pass. El Nene, come on. Forward. It's behind Pepe. Bro, but the thing is, Pepe's up against two man. Come on. Take the throw in, man. Mealy. I like him. He's my guy, but Mealy, man. 5 out of 10 at everything. Calm for the squad, but don't pull up no trees. And I still don't know what midfielder are you. You can do a lot of everything. I know what I think you are with the academy and that, but what are you? But I think today's been all right. Limited player in certain regards. And I mean that respectfully. Smith Rowe, Pepe, dive, man. Ref! This is what they got me doing. Just calling everything. Things that are not even fouls. El Nene. Bit of quality, please. Eddie. Bit of quality now, boys. Ainsley. Yeah. Smith Rowe showed them something. Oh, he slipped. It's a shake. Ref. It's a foul. Smith Rowe slipped. Couple of our players have slipped. Have we got the right foot in? Have we overwatered the pitch? I don't know, man. 273 in terms of likes, people. Can we get to 300 before the end of the stream? Give Holding that number 8 shirt. Bro, he's moving like it. Holding and Ben White might have to start making agendas about Ben White in midfield if we don't sign a midfielder. Ref, how long's it Millier want? Short play pass to Llorente. Back to Millier. Eddie going on the press. Come on, don't let them out now. They shouldn't be allowed to build like this. Come on, Eddie, I know you're tired, but cut out that cross for me. Thank you. Cut out the angle. Eddie's the only one seems to be on this. Pepe, come on, you got to get there. It's too passive, man. Leeds grown into the game. Woke up now. Trust. Oh, do you know, I'm looking at some of the players. A lot of them are media in it, so I can't expect proper stuff. Ainsley, let's go. Let's go. Where's the options? Where's the forward options? Good pass, Pepe. Come on, man. Individual brilliance. She cost 70-odd million. Come on. Fucking hell, Pepe, man. Corner. Well in, Ainsley's nicking it. But again, it's 5 against 4. It's 4 versus 4. Sorry, I'm lying to you. Like, Ainsley picked out a good pass, but it's not going on. It's not happening. Another corner to Arsenal. Come on now, boys. No one's really, no one can complain why they're not playing against Leicester. We've been surrounding the goalie, and it seems like the refs the refs had something to say, man. Cedric. It's not the worst of balls. Come on, follow up. I stopped the cross. I don't let Dan James out. He's a road runner. The one thing he can do, the one situation he's good at. Kolasinac, Holding, Eddie, 3 of you are there. Not one person wanted to stop out the cross. Stop the counter, sorry. And now it's here with Dan James. Taylor Roberts. Remember, if anything happens here, remember I told you, Roberts up against Ben White. Ben White can't do much. Roberts is fucked up. But this is the naiveties. Why has no one thought, okay, they're breaking. Let's stop the move. What the hell is going on? Need to make tactical fouls, man. That's a big part of Pep Guardiola's game. That's an aspect of football you don't actually need to have ability to do. You just need to be competent. Too open on the transition. Corner. And that's a good corner, Acrobatic punch out by Leno. Everyone needs to... listen, I can't lie. Between Lokonga and Partey, one of them needs to come on. William Martinelli. Ref, that's us. Ref, he's elbowed him. Ref. This is where you need Arsenal to be a bit nasty. You got to be doing all of that, man. Looking at... Arteta, I love it. Arteta is a liar because he didn't do that on purpose. The lad didn't do that on purpose. But he tried to kill him. Martinelli, act like you've been shot, man. Nothing in that, I feel. He's not even aware. Arteta's capping, boy. He went like that. He never done that. But we've got to act like it. Dog horse. Don't worry, Martinelli, your teeth's still there, man. And you got enough money to get the best repairs, man. I'm sure Gabriel's got a good dentist as well. You're good, Martinelli, man. You alright, B. Ain't giving me much to work with, though, Martinelli, if I'm honest. Pepe, you're not helping yourself. You're not playing bad, but you're not playing good. It's a mixed bag of sweets, really. Roundtree's random sort of stuff, you know. He's skilling up, man. Then he's skilling up himself. Yeah, man. Listen, it's a mazza, man. Don't really, apart from that, at least I've seen you. Eddie's probably been on brightest player. Not that that's been hard to do. Martinelli ain't grabbed his chance. I can't lie on. He's been horrible. Maitland-NILE'S has been 6 out of 10. 7 maybe. 7 probably. Cedric is Cedric. Kolasinac is Kolasinac. Holding and Ben White probably our best attacking aspects of this game. Not too much, man. Oof. And this is probably going to... Leno, commit if you're committing, man. Come on, boys. Too open on the transition now. I'll tell you need to pattern this midfield at halftime. That, again, 2 simple passes are cutting this team open, you know. And this is like United against Liverpool. This is all coming because people are not looking over their shoulders and seeing blue shirts. We allowed Leeds to wake up. I know there's been changes, but come on now. A lot of the changes are experienced individuals. To be fair, Leno looks serious. El Nene, come on. You know El Nene don't really want the ball, Leno. So just go long. And that's terrible as well because there's the long options tired. Kolasinac, come on, I don't mind that fight. Well in, Ainsley. Go on, Martinelli. Go on. Be a nuisance. I don't mind that. You see what happens when you be a nuisance, ref? That's never a free kick. Thank you, that's a corner. Shut up, Llorente, man. What do you mean it's a foul? Nothing happened to you. Grow a pair, mate. Short taking corner. Cedric to the back post with El Nene. And there it is, 3 versus 3 of Leeds. Dan James, please, I'm praying your decision-making is toilet. And it's Sly is, but Dallas can keep it alive. You know, Rodrigo's just looking in despair. We're just lucky Dan James is a headless chicken there, or Arsenal are going to be in trouble, man. Leeds in possession here, folks. 5 minutes until half time. I can't imagine there's going to be too much added on minutes. And I think if we're not careful, Arsenal might be a goal down. Bro, man, how can you say Pepe's 29? Bro, Pepe's a dud, man. He's a lost cause. Sancho's a star, but he's actually good. That's why he gets agendas. You lot talk about Ben White when I'm seeing Maguire. You have the cheek to mention Tierney when I'm seeing Luke Shaw. Jack Harrison, oh Lord, that's a tasty ball and into the pause. That sounded mad, but yeah, man, that was a ball. We have Ben White to thank. Arsenal are in trouble now. Ben White just putting off Tyler Roberts, and again, these are coming from El Nene passes, bro. We're too open on the transition. How an El Nene pass is set up a 2v2. Arteta, you got to take off your former teammate at halftime, man. And I'm not even trying to agenda him because it's underwhelming, really and truly, all across the park. But you need to get something going in midfield. Pepe wins the header, but even the long ball thing is dead. If you're going to do that, you might as well bring on Lacazette because nobody's a notorious hold-up man in this team. So we're just going long because we have to. So that tells me midfield are cowering away from possession. Trust me. Hey, disclaimers. That's why I said it on the spot. Allow me. We're not going out like that. Have to be on the ball, man. Notice how most of the players are last seasons and we're playing the same again. Wait. I mean, the changes we made it was always going to be disjointed. It wasn't going to be to the same intensity, if you could say it that. But this is still unacceptable, bro. Like, we're not looking like professional footballers. Some of them. Like Ben White, Benjamin. I bet shoot, man. You and Holden need to shoot. I mean, he forgets to take the ball with him. No different from Pepe, to be fair with you there. But I don't mind it. Benjamin White again showed him something. I don't mind this, but you know we're in the gutter when our centre back is our most creative player. Martinelli showed him something. Showed him something. Oh, Lord have mercy. Cedric, keep that in. Well in, Cedric. Well in, well in. Come on now. Bit of quality now. Forward now. Pepe, please, man. Help me to help you. Pepe. Smith Rowe. That's a corner. Ref, what are we going to appeal handball? It's not a handball. We're shameless. Ben White looks like he's got some leftover energy, leftover COVID energy levels. It's unfortunate, but give him time. But Ben White's good. Just need to know you can defend long term and you're cushy. I like that you can play with the ball and bring it out and all them cute things. But yeah, man, you're gonna live or die by defending. Smith Rowe with the corner. Martinelli. Yeah. Oh, ref, something. I don't know. Nothing there. Nothing there. It's falling to Eddie. Eddie, please just pass it back. Let's get across him, please. Everyone do their pay grade thing. Oh, you're giving it to El Nene, man. You know he's tired. Thank you. Ball into the box, to the back stick. Keep it alive, Kolasinac. Come on. Oh, Pepe's taking it off course. Smith Rowe lengths it. Yeah, man. Tired. It's all tired. I'm making bare noise for no reason. Really, it's all tired. Pepe's taking it inadvertently off someone, and it looked like surely that would have been a goal. Like, big up Kolasinac for keeping it alive. Martinelli's creeping. Smith Rowe, I don't know what gassed him, man. Take a touch. Oh, I'm one of them. Ref something, man. Just something. Like you can probably see what sort of Sunday league player I am in it. Just everything. Ref. Something. Kolasinac. Ooh. Talk about the tongue chest. Good control. Dodgy pass. Smith Rowe makes it look good. Pepe. Ben White wanted to give it to him long, but he came short. Pause. Pepe. Come on now, please, man. Just simple, man. Time and a place. Benjamin. Pepe. I mean, come on. You lot are asking. You lot are playing with fire now, man. Holding. We need a midfielder, man. I think Partey, give us 45 minutes, man. Eddie and Ketty, good turn. I clocked it, Cedric. Can't give them man there them sort of passes. Eventually, it's here with Cedric. Smith Rowe on the run. Smith Rowe to get window foul. It's too much on it from Cedric. It's burnt. AS, man. It's one of them. I just say bare United players and hope one is the thing. You know, we're getting into, territory where the first half is coming to an end. I can't lie. To be fair to Arteta, I think Arteta feels the same way we do, really. Can we have a bit of game management? Just manage out the half. Holding. Show them something, man. You know what? Holding and Benjamin better. Yeah, I'd rather you lot just shoot, man, because your teammates are not on it. Are we going to be honest? Martinelli on the left probably ain't it, man. The way he's not looking like it's it, man. Chelsea have gone ahead. Shai Havertz has scored in the 45th minute for them, man. Where Arsenal are concerned, unless a miracle happens, which, as an Arsenal fan, I don't believe in such. It's a bit of a myth, isn't it? And that should bring an end to the game, really. That should bring an end to the half. It does, man. You ain't missed nothing. Tired. You know, Leno's made big saves for us. Let me know your opinions, people, on how that first half has gone. Let me know your opinions, people. Just formulating my own. Game sounds glad I'm not watching it. You're not missing nothing. I'm never listen as good or worse. I love this football club in it, so I'm never gonna say that. But yeah, man. DG, do you have an FPL league? Yeah, I do. You know, but I can't lie. I don't know where I'm gonna. Well, I'd have to sign into my other laptop to grab the link and whatnot, man. So in fact, it's half time, man. Once I'm still here, people. Let me do that for you. Still, one sec. It's silly, innit? But man, don't know the password and that, so we're here. So yeah. I'm still here, people. Obviously, again, I'm not one to let you lot down. So let me get the FPL code and then copy and paste that into the thing for you. What's the website again? No one cares about subscribers. You guys more than me, you know. What other YouTuber cares about their fan base more? I could have easily went, nah, I'll get that for you later, man. I said, I'm gonna grab that. But yeah. Wait, are you one of them bang outs? Because we don't need any more of that, man. Where am I in this league now? 149th. That's Robbie, man. Do you know, it's got to the point. I'm just gonna copy one of you lot's teams, man. So yeah, obviously I'm posting it in there right now. Like literally going on my YouTube channel of this. Hit the like button, people. Almost at 300 likes as well. One love for that. Can we get to 400 before the end of the game? I've just dropped the link in there for you, my guy. So yeah, make sure you caught that. You should have seen me post that. That's that one done. So yeah, back to the game. You're not missing much. Leno's made the best save. So yeah, man, I think that's another point. Leeds creeping. Roberts / Harrison waking up for me. Minor, my guy. Minor, man. Minor. Just tuned in. Nice graphics on the background, DG. No worries, man. This midfield is too meaty. Our centre backs have been the only ones driving with the ball through midfield. At this point, he's a centre half on the bench. You might as well just throw Ben White in midfield and you might as well dash Chambers on. In fact, to be fair, Chambers can play in midfield. Pretty clear why most of these players don't play in the Prem. Yeah, man, I can't lie. It's looking like we're going to have to, you know, we got to be honest about Martinelli / Arteta looking right. I can't lie to you. I think Martinelli can have a future up there, but I think it's meaty. I think half the time he wants to play on the left hand. He wants to go inside anyways, and it's always a mix and match combination down there. He's not playing bad, but he's not standing out. You know, you know what? We'll call a truce. You said the teeny thing. You man can have Martinelli, you know. Whoever mentioned Martinelli and Greenwood in the same sentence, the man, they're bugging out. But we'll get 1-1, man. Where's that picture of the Crips and the Bloods? Let's just draw out Chelsea or something. Just tuning in, DG from Toronto. Your stream setup gets more clean each time I tune in, and finally a proper timer. Yeah, man. Shout out everyone. You lot were on to me about timers in general. So yeah, you lot got the timer. In fact, on that, let's see if the second half one actually pops off properly. All right, cool. So when the time comes, that one is there. Make sure you're following on Twitch, people. West Ham versus Manchester City Watchalong. We'll be reacting after the game, obviously, on this stream. But for extended reaction and anything else where Arsenal's concerned, make sure you're on Twitch at 3 p.m. and you're here tomorrow at 11:30, folks. So, yeah, man, shameless plugs and them things there. Appreciate everyone who's hit the like button. May God bless you guys with continued health and things like that, first and foremost. And I hope you'll become millionaires. Any working links, they keep failing on me. Someone help Dan out. Shout out to the members, moderators, and subscribers. We're at 300 likes. Crazy. You know, bulk of that was before kickoff. So I appreciate that. We're at 305. Can we get to 400? And the most jarring thing about this game, I swear there's no extra time. It's straight to penalty. So that's positive. But it's extra stuff that's not needed. Pepe for Martial swap deal. Would you take it, DG? Well, yeah, tomorrow, bro. I can't lie to you. We'll be getting a better deal. I think Pepe's applying himself slightly better, but Martial better than him, man. I'll find a job for Martial at Arsenal on that left-hand side. Or up for Martial just needs some confidence, man. Holding has just been quite bad, doesn't track back, and we're lucky we aren't against a better team. Harsh, but I hear that. I'd rather have White in midfield over Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Partey for El Nene, Saka for Pepe. I don't really want to play Pepe. Saka, I hear you. Pepe frustrating. That's the. I'm not even, Pepe doing Pepe things. I like him in the squad, but this is why he probably not starting, my guy. End of the season, average of 700 likes of it. By God's grace, one day, man. Gabby and Pepe need to cut in more. No luck at all hugging the touchline. Wickedest thing, yeah. I know Martinelli's rubbed on the right wing, but I think it's left wing ain't gonna save him. But I think we've got to stick Pepe on this car. I don't think we've not tested this young fullback. He's a good player. They signed him for a reason from Fulham, but not tested him. When you look at it, Leeds have had better chances. One sec, people. I'll be slight back. I can't lie. I want to use this opportunity to refill my water. I'll be back in literally a minute. Shout out to you lot. Shout out to the sponsors. There's no sponsors, but it just sounds wavy to say that one day. I can't lie. So yeah, people, still 0-0 in this game. Oh shit, almost ripped myself off on this live stream. Madness, but it's all good. Yeah, man. The one good thing is I love being here with you lot, sharing football, talking football, the bants, the laughs, the everything. But in terms of quality for football, you ain't seen much. You've seen Kolasinac. I won't even call it a chance. Kolasinac has struck. Smith Rowe's blazed over with his left foot. What I'm not necessarily happy about is obviously, anyone who didn't expect us to lose any sort of fluidity or sharpness on the transition or any sort of positives to a degree in this game, you had to be a bit naive because of the changes we've made. That being said, while it might lack rhythm and disjointness, it needs a bit more, I'd say, enthusiasm. No one's playing bad, but no one's really looking good. We're doing the absolute bare minimum. For me, as an Arsenal fan, I'm seeing Rob Holding and to a more exaggerated way, Ben White, the ones creating and looking like they're going to do something. Kolasinac just had the half chance. So for me to sit here and say that, where is our attacking players? It's the good, bad, and ugly of Pepe. Martinelli not grabbing his opportunity. El Nene is struggling. I'd be very surprised if there's not a change in midfield. Ainsley's, dropping a 6 out of 10. He's not playing bad. He's not playing amazing. He's actually putting in a shift, to be fair to him. Yeah, it's just disjointed. The man in possession when we're breaking's got no options. I think we're very naive on the transition. We're a bit too open. Fundamentally, we're allowing Leeds to start to grow into the game. And as you lot know, you can't afford to do them things there where football's concerned. So, yeah, this is why I think we're not ahead. But fortunately, I think Leeds have had the better chances. So we're probably lucky to not be a goal down, if I'm completely honest with you. But yeah, that's my halftime thoughts, people. It is what it is. And also I would say as well, nobody's obviously it's difficult when you're not playing, but if you might lack rhythm and all of these things and continuity and all of match sharpness, I always think you should make up with it with enthusiasm. And I don't think anybody's really gone and I'm saying, yeah, you know what, Martinelli, Pepe, this guy, that guy, you lot could get a look in. So far, it's Ben White, and he costs 50 million. He's gonna play. I think Eddie's probably, for me, probably been the brightest player on the field out of the attacking players. He's made decent half runs. You know, he's got on the ball. Decision making hasn't always been the best, but at least I've seen a bit of application. Pepe's been here in little ones and twos, but it's absolutely meaty, absolutely frustrating, and sums up Pepe, if I'm completely honest with you. Martinelli's becoming a bit of a one-trick pony again. First touch been a bit poor, been a bit too easy to read with what he's doing as well, in my opinion. Need to see better speed of thought, and this is probably why you're not quite playing. Not really seeing enough down the left-hand side. As I said, you got a young guy there at right back. Martinelli, he's an inside forward. He's not a winger. He's not trying to hug that touchline. Kolasinac ain't doing much to provide width, so that young guy is having a positive game. Do you stick Pepe out there? I don't like how our wingers never switch. Do you stick Pepe out there on the left? You know, he might be a bag of frustrating things, but at least 1-2 times he's burnt Dallas. I think we need a bit of that with the young guy, you know. See how his confidence levels are. I don't doubt his confidence level. They're probably quite strong. He is a good player, but I haven't seen enough, really. I wouldn't say we're fortunate to not be a goal down, but somewhat I think we are fortunate to not be a goal down. I thought you sold Eddie and Kolasinac, bro. I'm sure most neutrals looking at this team thought hell of these players were sold and not here, man. Send that brother home. I can't lie. AM gets paid to slander Pepe, man. And to be fair to you, it is, man. Pepe definitely needs to cut squad play in. This is what squad players do, man. Eddie looks tired, or is it just me? Donny doesn't want to run. I think that's harsh. I think it's the complete opposite. Leno has been decent. What about him? Yeah, I mentioned Leno. If that went over anyone's head, Leno, I said attacking players, to be fair. Everything that's been answered of Leno's been equal to it. He's made a good save. There was a corner he backed out. As I said, Ben White and Holden have been all right. So you've seen the defensive players a bit more. As I said, the main thing for me is the midfield. I need to see a change, man. I didn't want Partey to play a part of this game, but yeah, man, I think you got to run that one really, because it's just too open. There's not enough on it, people. And again, looking at our bench, I'd say Pepe off, Lacazette on, Martinelli there. I'd say Tavares. I'll be saying Tavares, Lacazette, Partey at this moment in time. Lokonga / Partey, Tavares, Lacazette be the guys I'm looking for. I think Tavares, I'm asking for something on that left-hand side. Tavares obviously provides that. Lacazette will get things going with the press, and there'll be a bit of energy. You have him and Martinelli. Pepe can do that, but yeah, man, it is what it is. You could bring on Lokonga, give him some minutes, give Partey the day off, but even Lokonga, he's been a bit naive in the last couple games. Elements against Aston Villa, Brighton and Palace got a bit nervy on the ball, didn't he? So I think Partey's a bit more experienced. I'll see a bit more confirmation, if I'm honest with you. But I do think there should be a change in the middle of the park. Will there be? Personally, I think there should. And I'm hoping Arteta takes a leaf out of his predecessor Emery's book and does that. But I don't think he will. I think he's going to send out the same team. Half-time scores, it's 1-0 where Chelsea are concerned against Southampton. Chelsea 1, Southampton 0. Hit the like button, people. Havertz scored, and it's 0-0 where QPR Sunderland are. I mean, Leeds are changing things up. Glitch is coming on. So they're sensing something needs to change, or something's in the water, or something's in the offing for them. I mean, Sky Sports didn't pan towards any Arsenal player warming up, so I don't think nothing's changing where Arsenal are concerned. It's one of them ones, folks. 330 likes. Very appreciative of that, people. Moving up until 400. Let's keep going, folks. Let me be shameless and get my Football Manager vids and post a link. I mean, there's a change where Leeds are concerned. Glitch is on. I don't know who for. Leeds look like they're the first out as well. I mean, I'm not one to be fooled for things like this and think this means they're going to win. But for me, at our home stadium, this don't look good. Maybe Arteta is still hammering into these guys and getting onto them. In my opinion, Martinelli ain't done nothing to give Arteta a reason to put him in the team. Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Eddie have stood out to me so far. Both look decent. I'd say Ainsley's look decent. I'd say Eddie has stood out for me. I love Eddie. Man needs to go and start his career. Facts. Only game Pepe will play, to be fair. Appreciate you, Shay, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Kolasinac is Kolasinac. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, El Nene midfield is stinky. Bro, what did we expect? I don't think Gabriel's missing, to be fair, with respectfully with Gabriel, because both our centre-halves look all right at this moment in time. I do think you could look to get Partey into the midfield, but at least where Arsenal are concerned, second half, close to beginning, people. Adam Forshaw off, glitch on for Leeds United, folks. Second half to kick off very shortly. Leeds will get things going. It's still 0-0. One love to everybody who's tuned in. Appreciative of everyone who's tuned in, offered opinions, took in the content, hit the like button and all those things. Keep doing such, people. Leeds to kick us off. And we're off, people. Second half has begun. Still 0-0. Has to be a winner today. Come on, DG. Leeds always come out early in all games to warm up before the half starts. I mean, that's fair play to them, but I still want my boys out here on the pitch. Don't look good. I wish we could do a bit. We need to do a bit of that because we're not woken up. Throwing over here where Leeds are concerned, folks. Just the one change. Glitch on, and he's played it back to his newly debutant right back, making his first start. Millier in possession for Leeds. Shriek. Go on, Pepe. Press. The thing is, it's like our players, we need to just, it's like we've got areas for these players, like for the opposition has to come into certain trigger areas before we start pressing, which is fine, but it doesn't look like we have any. It's almost like the man who's pressing doesn't want to vacate his space. And I mean, Kolasinac has Holding to thank there, really. Dark hearts from Holding. Dark hearts. It didn't work out. I don't know what Kolasinac is doing. Ref says, I got you, I caught you. It's true. It is a foul. But what's Kolasinac doing? Absolutely bugging out in possession, man. Slip. All right, boys. Any coincidence? A minute odd into this first half. Boy, people telling me I'm over the top, but Leeds come out doing their little warm-ups. They've been on top in a minute and a half, boy. Good pressing from Eddie, but he's alone. Well in, Pepe, go on. And that's all come from Eddie. Cedric, there's only one option in the box, though. Cedric, Smith Rowe, a bit of quality. Come on now. Pepe and Smith Rowe have played 1-2. Cedric delivers. It's not a bad cross, but again, no one's attacking. It's a poor touch from Roberts. Pepe concede the foul. The contact's coming. Can we go down? Ref, there's a foul on Martinelli there. How are you playing on? Clearly, that's a foul our way. Where's VAR and them thing there, man? Calvin Phillips knows he's guilty. Come on, ref. I'm a liar, man. It's not even that deep, but you've got to call them. I call it so many times that I start believing it sometimes. Apparently, Pepe lost the ball 10 times. It's 1-1 where Southampton are concerned, people. Adam Armstrong has struck for them, but where Arsenal is concerned, nothing's involved. No VAR today, of course. Kepa Butterfinger, so it sounded like a Kepa mistake. Schlick, no foul, Ainsley. That's not a foul, ref. Come on, man. Come on, man. Calvin Phillips looks to switch possession. Does. Go on, Martinelli. This is rubbed, man. Dallas. I personally think good reaction to the second half by Leeds. Seem to have woken up. 339 likes, people. Appreciative. Leeds starting to bop us. The mayor. Kolasinac got skinned. He's just lucky. It's a throw into Leeds. At least it's not a school night for the people there with their family, with their young kids and that. To be fair, the kids probably get early night. Some probably fell asleep at the Emirates. It's not the noisiest of grounds either. Holding's done well there. Hold it, Martinelli. Played Martinelli. Come on, Ainsley. Forward now. Let's do things. Okay, get round him, Cedric. Cedric, get round Pepe. Get round him. Needed to do it 10 seconds ago. Does it better late than never. There's no one in the box, though. Cedric, Cruyff turn. Come on. Cedric trying to, bro, I don't know what compilations he's been watching, but the utter cheek to think you can chip it, you can cross it in with the outside of your boot. Thankfully, we've recovered possession after a terrible cross. Ainsley. Oh, I don't mind that. That was a good pass, really. Attempted pass to Eddie and Nketiah. Slick has kicked it out. DG, do you think Pepe's career is ever going to take off or just we cut our losses? Well, I hope so, but I can't see light at the end of the tunnel. I think you're just going to see purple patches. It's just accept him for being a squad player, accept the L, how crazy it is, and that's it. I can't see it. Anything can happen, but I can't see it. Pepe's at one of them levels where the player has to. And he's reacted at times. You know, he has developed as a more all-rounded player, but I think there's never going to be that. Pepe killing me on this corner, though, getting in between the goalies. That's a good ball. Come on. What's going on? Leeds have cleared. Ainsley Maitland-NILE'S. Leno wants to come off his line and give it back to him. Ainsley, go on. Oh, that touch was booky, but it's cool. Kolasinac. Leeds are back in possession, folks. We're starting to wake up a little bit, but Leeds are playing some good, patient football. Just saying that. They've lost it. Smith Rowe's won it back. Bang it, Martinelli. Chasing his first touch. Bang it back. I bring him in. It's dead now. You've killed it. Decision making is toilet. He still tried to shoot. Toilet decision making. And people are offside now. Come on, the chance was dead. I understand you ain't had many. But the minute you took that one touch too many, play it to Cedric. I know you're only 20, but come on, man. It's Lionel Marseille for Pepe. Boy. Might even, it's a Leo thing. Burnley thing. Coordinate settings. At best, he might be able to chip him with numbers. I don't think he's bad, but as I keep saying, I don't think he's going to ever be the talisman. Again, now Joe Gerhardt's on. Again, he's a very aggressive young striker. Chases lost scores. Physically, is a problem. And I thought he'd start. I do back. He's the sort of guy to score. So that's confirmed Arsenal probably on the way out. Eddie's lost his footing this time. Again, why have we got the wrong footing today? Ben White wins it in the air. Where's the second ball? Of course, we're second best. Pepe's done well to nick it, to be fair. Cedric, Smith Rowe, Eddie. Forces Martinelli out wide. Get your head up and play the right pass. Martinelli does well. Come on now, get your head up. Want to chop back. It's a corner, but just because I know what you tried to do there. Come on now, get your head up. I mean, Ronaldinho gave you the call sign, so I ain't going to turn on you. Gerhardt's a baller. I mean, Ben White's gone down. It's never a good look. If looks could kill, it looks like he's pulled something. That's the look of a man that knows, yo, I'm off today, lad. Chambers on. That's Ben White. Boy. And just like that, regardless of what happens, forget bringing on Partey. Ben White done. Might be an opportunity for Rob Holding to get into the first team. Chambers getting a barrage of instructions by Arteta. Chuckle Brothers defense it is, boy. Do you know what it is? In their defense, whenever I see Chambers and Holding in centre halves, I felt sorry for Holding because I swear that was his first Premier League start or something. I might be bugging out. Or their first start as a partnership. I just see Mo Salah. Like, I just not on it. Benjamin, don't watch that. Hope it's just a precaution. But it's scary, man, to go with Tierney and Odegaard. So again, starting to drop like flies, and it's not good going into the game against Leicester. I mean, yeah, he didn't look too happy. I take Pepe over Ziyech. Oh, he's better than Ziyech. Come on now. Pepe, don't let me rub out Pepe. He's not a bad player. He's not going to live up to the expectations. Ball into the box by Smith Rowe. Pepe Dino. Yeah. Oh, shit. Good save. This keeper's a quality keeper. There's no way the goal stands. That's a quality keeper. Big save by Amelie. There's no way the goal went in. I don't think that went in. Oh, shit. Okay. Is it a shameless thing? Callum Chambers. Arteta, what a substitution. What a substitute. My gaffer. They really didn't expect Guardiola. Hey, scumbag thing. Scumbag settings. Somehow it's gone in. Shout out to Kolasinac. I just see Kolasinac shouting at the ref. Probably issued the maddest threat. Ref knows what happens or he's not leaving North London alive. Callum Chambers. Just as I was getting on to the Chuckle Brothers, Arteta knew something was up. Pandemonium from this set piece. Pepe keeps it alive. It has gone in. To be fair to you, it has gone in. It's been backed out by the keeper. I thought it was a good save by the keeper. It has gone in. What's that? Pepe assist? Yo, agendas were live, baby. Okay, Pepe gets an assist. Important talisman stuff. Scumbag stuff. Scumbag stuff. It don't matter how they go in. Scumbag stuff. And there's a lot of football to be played. That's Callum Chambers' first goal since September 2019. And that's why Arteta was chatting to him. Elite masterclass from Mikel Arteta. Set piece is kept alive. Pepe's headed it back the way it came from. Chambers has got the important nick on it. It has gone in. I thought it was a good save initially. I'm sure you lot all did as well. But the game's now going to open up. You're most vulnerable when you've just scored. Leeds are hitting back. It's here with Dallas now. Dallas has tried to do a skillers. It ain't banged. Shameless stuff. Shameless stuff. Elite substitution. Elite. This is the signs of a good manager. You need to know when to change it. The Chuckle Brothers are doing a mazza. Elite gaffer. Always believes in what? That's a Pepe assist? Oi. Just over half an hour left, people. Hit the like button. We're 1-0 up. Far from done. Lokonga Partey get warmed up. Tavares attack is a form of defense. Get warmed up. 2 of the 3 need to enter the fray. Ball over the top here. Kolasinac. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Yo, brother. I don't need no icy freeze agendas. Does well. Kolasinac wins a throw. Kolasinac, El Nene, giving me anxiety. Substitution for Leeds. It looks like another defender will be entering the fray. Looks like Cooper's on. Well, Cooper can play a couple of roles still. Hey, still only 1-0. If you're an Arsenal fan, you know that's not long gone are the days of the screaming and shouting 1-0 to the Arsenal. But we're 1-0 up currently, people. 354 likes. Let's keep going. Soon at 400. Number 14 off. Number 6 on. Llorente, I think that's harsh. I think he was bopping. He looked like a good passing option for them, Diego Llorente. Liam Cooper on. He's bookie, man. He's the sort of guy to score from a header or something. Dallas gives the captaincy to Cooper. So I take it that Pepe scored. No, Pepe got the assist. Callum Chambers has put it over the line. What's that? More goals than Jadon Sancho? Yo, agenda season. Martinelli. Come on, man. Does well to get out of there. Oh, Nene, come on. Oh, blind passes. Oh, Nene. Make the foul, Cedric. Do you know what, Cedric? I respect that. Somewhat finally, I've been begging and 59 minutes or so in, 58 minutes, about to be 59. I've seen a tactical foul. Someone has gone, hold on, we're on the break now, We're out of sorts. Let's slow the game down. Well in, Cedric. Bloody hell. Arsenal throwing, Kolasinac, come on, game management now. We've clearly not been amazing. Let's just chill out. You chill out, you get a second. Leeds are going to have to throw the kitchen sink at some point. Where's the options for Kolasinac in front? Something I've been saying all game. Kolasinac throwing. Please, man. Well in, Pepe. Well in, Pepe. That's one aspect of Pepe's game that's improved a lot. Smith Rowe and Holden have done well. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has done well. Martinelli, he's loading. Don't lose it. Complete a pass. Yeah. Agenda season. Lovely skill. I'm going to air that. You put Chambers under pressure. He helped you there. El Nene, you going to lose it, bro. Ref, that's a foul. Ref, that's a yellow as well. El Nene, chill. Why are we trying to take it quick? Let him. That's their time. Chill. Relax, boys. Young Gerhardt concedes the foul, but we're trying to do it quickly. Cedric, to be fair, Martinelli, yeah, it was tired, man. Let's just relax. Lowski spits bars in training. Our fans always go nuts when we are winning. Otherwise, it's just a dead stadium. We're just not noisy like that. We should sign Oscar or Quintero. Yeah, I hear that, man. Still 1-0. Anything goes. Far from done. Ball given to Cedric. Eddie and Ketty are gone. Oh, that touch is horrible. Ainsley. Yeah. Hey, Martin. Oh, yeah. Hey, dive, Eddie. Eddie, why would you shoot, bro? The angles are against you, but fantastic bit of trickery from Martinelli and Eddie. I mean, from Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Don't know what Eddie's smiling at. You ain't going to get a move for that. Good play. Good part. I mean, the pass ain't the best, but why are you trying to shoot anyways, Eddie? Millier. Starting to give the ball away cheaply once again, Leeds. And Kolasinac will get onto that. Callum Chambers, moi. That touch was booky, but he styles it, makes it look like he meant to do that. Starting to play a bit of football now. Seems like the goal has settled us. Come on, ref. What the hell is that on El Nene? What do you mean, Dallas? You know what you're doing. Now, can we calm down? We shouldn't. Why are we in a rush to do this? Eddie is the definition of average, respectfully. This game is going to go to pens a bit more excited. I don't think we're winning this 1-0. So if we get a second or his peak. Martinelli. Just do the simple things and you'll shine, bro. Bro, you come on, bro. You're putting, bro, what are you doing? And they lead. Oh, gosh, from Martinelli. Leeds should have had a foul. Pepe, please. Bit of individual beauty. Bang it. Don't pass it. Maybe you should pass it. To be fair, the blocked effort has taken the sting off it. Okay, let's stop doing the cheap things. Arteta, can we make a bit of subs? It looks like there's tired legs now. Is Smith Rowe going to get 90 today? Rodrigo. I said sign Andre Silva for 90 million. I hear that, man. Come on, Arsenal, make it 2. We need to. Eddie fouled. Relax, man. Just chill out. Even a Balogun, man. Youthful exuberance. Just run about, man. Chambers, what are you going to do? You scored, so I allow you, but I don't know what pass he saw there. And it looks like, even if we just like, come on, the way that Eddie's been pressing, he ain't going to be able to do it for 90 minutes. Neither is Smith Rowe, who's pressing now. Like, help them out a bit. Leeds can't get out their half, you know, just from their pressing. They're not going to be able to do it for 90 minutes. You know, Nene is showing that this is his first game of the season. Trust. Kalajinac. Martinelli. Play it simple, please. Here with Pepe. Pepe, look at Cedric. Well in. I can't ask anyone else. Cedric, no one's trying to go for the tapping. I can't lie to you. It weren't the best of balls into the box by Cedric, but no one's gambling. Bit of a bookie pass from Ainsley. I mean, touched by Ainsley. Southampton are bullying us. Sounds like it's not going well where Chelsea are concerned. I feel like the players don't trust themselves being 1-0, so they always rush to get a second. I don't blame them. I don't trust them either if I was them. Chambers is gold, bro. Chambers saw what was needed. Bit of quality in front of goal. And for any Premier League teams, remember Callum Chambers is about as well. Homegrown, right back, centre back. He went to Fulham. He played centre mid. Good little player there. Ball over the top by Leeds. Callum, well in. I mean, I don't think that was the best of things to do. Holding Smith Rowe, won a header. Oh, and then a bit of quality. Calvin Phillips just took his lunch money. Calvin Phillips don't trust his left foot. So he finds it was a good pass with his right. Ainsley's had a good game. Eddie and Nketiah. Well in, Eddie. Pepe, look at Smith Rowe, please. Thank you. Smith Rowe. Oh, he's killed it. Smith Rowe, composure. Who's going to square it for him? Who's there for the square? Bit too casual from Smith Rowe. Lack of intensity there. I think there was an opportunity there with El Nene. This is probably where the chance go and die. Yeah, man. Ainsley Maitland now is trying to do things above his pay grade. He does a flick. It don't pay off. It's all right. We're just doing the basic things. You're having a good game. Just play your position. Not everyone's the skillers in the team, man. 1-0 to us, though, so I'll take that. Lee's still looking for that ball over the top, and it is problematic. Mohamed El Nene. Fucking hell, man. Putting people in. Eddie's done well to show some physical strength there, because that's terrible from El Nene. Great comment. Whoever said he is looking like, that's the best way to put it. Looking like someone making their first start. I mean, ref, come on, man. There's no advantage. He's pulling Maitland-Nile's shirt. Smith Rowe is looking tired. Bring on Laka, warm up the evening. El Nene, Chambers. Still not quite near 400 likes, people. Martinelli. Man, even you could come off, really. It's here with Leeds on the edge of our area with Joe Gerhard. Click. Gerhard. Oh, my God. Harrison just needs someone to pull the trigger. Does pull the trigger. Maitland-Niles blocks it. It's here with Harrison again as a strike. It's a good one. This time, Leno collects. And Leno, I'm liking it. Bit of time wasting there. Take the sting out of the games. Calm down, boys, man. Somerville and Greenwood. Sam Greenwood. Hey, former Arsenal player Sam Greenwood. Eddie! Come on, composure, big man. Oi! Eddie Nketiah has got the second. Just about bubbles in. I told you he's scoring today. That's why he starts. Ring, the agents are listening. Oi, January, you know what time it is. You know what needs to happen. Arsenal 2, Leeds 0. Just as I was about to praise the oncoming substitution of Greenwood. Ironically making his Emirates debut. It's all come from Leno's made it, really. Eddie's won the flick on. It's a poor back header by Leeds. Eddie's latched onto it and he's done well, thankfully. Eddie deserves that for his night. He's worked hard today. That's why he starts. You know, took advantage of a mistake. You know, Eddie being proactive. You know, that's what they tell you as a striker. Expect people to miss headers. Gets what he deserves. Pardon me. He deserves that. Deserves that, to be fair with you. And that puts us 2-0 up. That's Eddie's 7th. He's in red hot form where the cup's concerned, people. And that's why he plays. Show me Greenwood, man. Yay, my guy. Wish you stayed at Arsenal, mate. I can't lie. I said to you on Arsenal, I don't mind my guy Greenwood scoring. Greenwood slap a goal in and it's all good, man. I need something to celebrate and gas up in the vid. Hit the like button, people. Arsenal 2, Leeds 0. That's why Eddie Nketiah starts. That's why I put him to start. He almost, bro, it's a shameless thing. It was tired from him. Bro, it was tired. It was a tired finish. Lacazette and Lokonga look like they're dressed and ready. It was shameless. Man of the match, I don't know. I'd probably say Eddie. And now we might get a third. Go on, Kolasinac. Kolasinac, pick someone out. Martinelli. Puts it in, tired. Fall into Kolasinac. I can't lie, he had a million years to bring that football down. Ainsley, he's doing a madness. Pepe gone. I mean, I'll be surprised if Martinelli stays on. You know, Pepe deserves to come off. It's Smith Rowe, though. Lacazette doing the press. Come on, lift this grand. Here we go. Halen, baby. Quiet night today, but don't watch that. They don't want you to play today at all. Don't watch that. He's cool, man. He looks frustrated with himself. He's all right, man. Still time for that 5-3. You never know, man. You never know. A win's a win, though. But let's not count our chickens for they hatch. Lokonga, professional performance, please. Dan James, lol. Rodrigo, lol. Shout out to Eddie, man. Lee's starting to get into a habit of making mistakes now. Hopefully, we can take advantage. Hit the like button if you haven't, people. Hey, man, 15 more people. 16 more people. 72 odd minutes into this game. Arsenal 2, Leeds 0. Second half goals by Eddie Nketiah and Callum Chambers see us have this lead. Lacazette involved will be playing in this 10 role. Loses out. Ainsley, do a thing, Ainsley. No foul. Had a decent game, Ainsley, man. No, and then he's come off. Thank God. Man, they want to relax at 2-0. Boy, I start relaxing 88th minute, 89th minute. Let's get to 400 likes. Ainsley's been immense. I'm proud of him. I'm probably overdoing it, but I hear that. And I'm here for it. Nice game. I'll take a 2-goal win and a clean sheet, bro. I'll take anything. It's cup actions. Get through to the next round. Cedric. Pepe. Laka. Pepe. Oh, Pepe. Come on. Not levels. And now Leeds might hit us here. Gerhardt's bring it down. Be strong, Chambers. Hey, holding. Don't dive in. What was all that? Stands up, Gerhardt. Ain't seen Sam Greenwood too much since he's come on, but he's a Lengers. Lovely technical footballer. I mean, if someone's got to score, I hope it's him. Ball into the box. Greenwood can't get onto it. Come on, Leno, quick thing. In fact, Leno, you know the thing. Really, just calm the game down. I'll still never understand how we've been able to nullify this Leeds press every time. I mean, it's not quite the Leeds press, Some of our footballers haven't played consistently, and it's showing. Holding getting cramp. You're getting old, mate. Eddie getting lessons from Lacazette. Bloody hell. That was bookie by Eddie, boy. That was bookie. Look, he little smirk because he saves his blushes. Boy, he knew. You know, when you see the vlogs, you know they were going to draw you out. Eight goals in 7 games, people. In the league, he's got 6 in 5. Eddie red hot form. I mean, in the League Cup, sorry. For Arsenal and 2 and 2 for Leeds. That's why he starts. Holding with the it's killing down the game for us, taking anything out of it that there is. That Arsenal juice looks nice. Probably It's probably a hell of expensive though. Can't believe Leeds thought they were coming to win here. They were going mad. Could never come round here. The commentators a mess talking about he missed it so badly it went in. Oh, he's flapped at it. He's just lucky, I guess, geometry or physics or whatever the science of it is. It's just trickled in, man. You see, Chambers is a big character in the ground. Look how happy everyone is for the Donny. And he goes to the technical man. He's probably told stuff. Well, go on for Holding. So the 5 subs thing work. Holding's night's done. Holding's picked up a knock now. His hamstring's done. I hope him and Ben White, it's nothing serious. Eddie loves the cup. All right, we're doing all right, people. Leno's been good today. Lacazette, come on, man. You need to scumbag some goals for your goals in all comps at the end of the season. And we just need to be careful. Just remain professional now. I would like a clean sheet. Sam Greenwood bumped off the ball. I can't lie. Should have got a foul. Ref says no, mate. Kolasinac. Good pass, really. Laka playing in the 10. Laka, come on. Laka's absolutely bought that foul. Sam Greenwood is entitled to be vexed. Given the ref is soft there. But I guess that's what young Greenwood needs to learn. This is what the Prem's about. It's about buying fouls. I mean, it's a good bit of skill from Eddie. I think Eddie's done some Brazilian Rabona skill, really. I don't think it's a miss. I think to the untrained eye, it's a miss. I think he's meant to do that and he's meant to finish like that. It's the mark of a good striker. And anyone that needs a striker in January, you've got someone there for the low. Ainsley. Oh, to me, his most encouraging performance of recent. Yo, Cedric. Cedric trying to pass it back to Leno. I don't know where Leno is. Big up Somerville. You look like you're in Pentonville, more like, but he's cool, man. You're a decent little player. Jolly good evening. Yes, Kolasinac in the back too. We're moving mad. Cedric long throw. Eddie. Ainsley. Battle performance. We're slipping into old habits. Good strength from Eddie. Eddie's tried to nutmeg lick. It would have been wavy, but it didn't work. Callum Chambers sends it anywhere. Any link for the stream? If you need a link, do your thing. Richard, when you find out what Leno was doing there, let me know as well, broski, because I was a bit scared. I thought it's one of them. If Cedric plays it backwards, it looks like his fault, but it's not. What's for dinner, DG? I've already had it, man. Chicken, rice, mac and cheese, man. Saying that, though, I am kind of peckish. So after this, it might be a sandwich still. To be fair, Martinelli can't cry. 90 minutes, pardon me. Not grab this chance. I'm at the stadium, but second half we stepped up. I'm worried about White for Saturday. I think we all are. Shout to Jesse. Sounds torch, DG. Shaw and Maguire's got into a fight because Shaw kept calling him a fridge. Is that true? That sounded like rumors, man. Calvin Phillips, you know, stay at the Emirates, man, if you want to join a new team. Speaking of the devil, silly foul from him on Eddie. Nothing malice, didn't mean anything there. And that's just down to us. Eat time, man. Eddie got killed there, man. Eddie, stay down. Just eat up the clock. Look, he's down, ref, his leg. I see bone hanging out. Someone's got to come on the pitch and tend to him. Look, played by Eddie. Knows a foul's coming. I mean, not the end of the world. He'd be all right, but man said I taught Eddie how to do that in Deptford pits. Carling Kapanelka. How does Bielsa squat for so long? Them knees must be hurting, bro. Would you load up Martinelli in Jan? Nah, he's needed, but he just, you know, he ain't played a lot, but he ain't. This is why maybe you're not starting currently. Cedric, Pepe. Same goes for Pepe. Lokonga, Cedric, give that to him. Trust him. It's fair play. Go back home. Chambers. One thing I like about Chambers, he don't do things above his pay grade, man. He just does what he's in the team to do. Leno, you're not Ramsdale, so call it. Plays it with his left peg, and that's why it's an empty pass to who? I don't know. You know, Leeds' spirited performance, still trying to go forward, but yeah. And it's here on this right-hand side with Harrison. Tavares, he stands it up, just doesn't come down. It won't be a corner. It'll be a goal kick. Our next 6 games, Leicester, Watford, Liverpool, Newcastle, Man United, Everton. 4 of such are away. We're only at home twice against Watford and Newcastle. Boy, in the peak. Boy, I would say the main thing is no injuries as always, but there's been injuries in it. He'll be needed when it comes time for African Cup of Nations in January when Aubameyang, Pepe, Partey, and then they go to represent their clubs. Oh, geez. Win. If you're looking for streams, AM's got you. Again, I don't know why, but there seems to be a lot of struggling. DG, you think Leeds are going to stay up this season? Richard, I hope so. But I said it at the start. It's an elephant in the room. No one seems to be addressing. I keep saying, not that there's anywhere in the table, points don't separate many, but from 14th to 20th, well, yeah, you can make a case for everyone. Leeds, Palace, everyone. Now, we hope that's not the case. 3 Arsenal players going for the same ball. Fortunately, you know, 3 heads are better than 1. Someone gets it, but it's back here with Leeds. Somerville, Glitch, Gerhard driving forward. Their young right back on this right-hand side, Cody. Sam Greenwood, no foul, Ainsley. Good turn by him to get back on his favoured left foot. Twists and turns, Greenwood. Twists and turns. Decent ball into the box. Leno, again, good game. Another one, understanding game management. Lie down, relax. Be interesting to see where Greenwood would be if he stayed at Arsenal. But the move's been backed up. He's kissing the first team for Leeds, along with a couple of them boys who you're seeing today. Tavares, Lord God, that first touch was horrid, and he's lost it. Terrible. Not long left, people. We're still 2-0 ahead. 8 more likes, and then we've hit 400 people. We're flirting with it. Dallas. Pepe does his defensive work. Cedric. Better second half from Cedric for me. Callum Chambers, I think we're going to give the ball away there, and we have. Does Carabao Cup have extra time? To my knowledge, I swear it's straight penalties. Swear it's straight penalties now. Sorry, people. Stop with the sweets. Straight pens. Cedric finds Laka. Laka, can you get a foul for me? Does well. Almost 2 people couldn't get him off. Lokonga. Eddie. Lokonga. Good pass. No, it's taking a trickle off a Leeds man. Calvin Phillips. Get there. Laka, you just come on. You shouldn't be tired. Chambers. Good header. Lokonga in possession. Oh, that touch was baggy, but it's made it look good. Ref. Good play, Lokonga. Silly foul from the Leeds man to give away. Fantastic for Lokonga. 6 minutes or so left. 5 more likes, people. 6 minutes, 5 more likes. Going to the death. Cedric. Plays it backwards. Callum Chambers to Leno. Leno in possession now. Martinelli. Lacazette. Oh, horrid touch by Lacazette. Chases his first touch, makes up for it. Ref, he's taking clean out there. Five minutes of added on time, folks. I'm bugging out. 5 minutes of time left. Definitely don't think there'll be 5 minutes of added on time. Chelsea going to pens. DG turn on for that after this. Boy. Cedric with the throw. Just about remaining professional, people. 1 goal can flip this game on its head. Who got the second goal? Eddie and Nketiah with a fantastic bit of trickery to deceive the defender and the goalie and then to tap into an empty net. Oh, ref, high foot. Getting a bit scrappy now. Oh, Lokonga got turned there by Gerhard, but fortunately, Cedric's had a better second half. Poor pass from him, though. I don't know what he wanted from Pepe there. Millier. 4 minutes left if they want to do anything serious. 2 more likes, people. Talk about in the balance. Joe Gerhardt. Committed performance from him. Lokonga's actually tried to make a foul. That's ours, ref. It went off already, ref. Fair enough. Jack Harrison will take it for Leeds and give it to Dallas. You know, Leeds clearly in a rush to get things going. 2-0 in this game, folks. $405 likes. Appreciative, people. Very appreciative. Crazy. God bless everyone who's hit that like. I mean, we asked for 100. We've got 4, so we've crushed it. Leeds, to give them credit, still the young players still going to the end. It just seems like there's no options. You know, this feels like they're delaying the inevitable. They know the game's gone. They know they're probably out the cup, and they know focus shifts towards the league. Calvin Phillips tries to play a nice pass. Good bit of fouling off the ball from Martinelli. Sees it go out for a goal kick. Somerville, good run from him, though. Oh, thank God it's 2. Trust me. Two minutes excluding added on time, people. Lacazette loses the ball. Keeps it. Bang it. He's tried to smash it too much. It could have been 2-0 there. Probably should have buried that Lacazette and taken advantage of Calvin Phillips and Cole switching off. Calvin Phillips, one of the million years in possession, dispossessed, doesn't even try to get up. Cooper at 6s and 7s. Laka does well. Laka just has to hit the target, man. You probably back Laka to slap that in and it should be free. He should have a goal. The captain at this moment in time should have a goal. makes himself a nuisance, just has to hit the target, focusing probably on just smashing that net rather than whatever. Scrappy win, but clean sheet, whatever. And we might be able to get a third. Leeds are playing themselves into problems. No, we won't, because Lacazette's forced Pepe out too wide. That is that humble, ref? Probably not. And Leeds will not make up for this. You know, Leeds have tried. The young players have tried to keep going. They look disjointed. Chambers will put his foot through it. There's 30 seconds left. Pepe, poor touch from Pepe, but what can he do? He evidently looked fouled there. The ref doesn't give it. Sure, when you're winning 2-0 with 20 seconds left, it doesn't matter. Tried to smash it, yeah. Can't blame him, though. I was thinking the same thing in my head, just smash it. Lacazette needs slides required, but needed more precision rather than just brute force. How long have we got left, man? Can't be more than a minute. I don't think there is any added on time. There hasn't been too many stoppages. Surely, well, 4 minutes. I was about to mention, you know, Holding, Ben White, a couple of players. We've got 4 minutes to play here, folks. Hit the like button if you haven't. Make sure you've set your reminders on Twitch. You've checked out the schedule. West Ham versus Manchester City. Watchalong tomorrow. Same time as this kicked off, 7:45 on Twitch. I'll be online tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. And obviously, we're here till whenever. The left-footed Sam Greenwood's played a good pass with his right peg out to his right back. And can Leeds look to hit back? Never a foul, ref. Don't get shagged. Somerville can't do much. And yeah, man, we just keep doing what we're doing. And I keep forgetting this time, or actually, folks, goes into ish like this, doesn't it? In fact, wait, hang on. Wait for actual 91. There we have it. Well, Callum Hudson-Odoi has missed the tapping. Crazy, you're not playing bottom of the league, innit? Lokonga. Kolasinac. Oh, ref, come on. Ref, what's that? There's no need for a bit of frustration from Somerville. There's actually no need to do that. And yeah, he looks like he's thinking twice about doing that to Kolasinac. Knows he has to get that sorry in. I think Eddie's been given man of the match. Can't probably disagree with that, really. He's worked hard. The goal's just simply icing on top of the cake, and hopefully that puts him in the shop window. Simple as that. He's lost out to Slick here, though. Harrison, Greenwood. Loses the ball, but it will still be a Leeds throw-in as it's come off Pepe. Cedric, Lacquer, Martinelli, nutmeg, but again, story of his day, chasing his first touch. Quite poor, very poor where that's concerned, but live to fight another day and all them things, eh? Is what it is, man. Southampton are bullying them, man. A minute left. This has been far from a stellar performance, but we've got the job done, so I'll take that. Exactly, cup competition. Considering the changes, I'll accept it. Ball into the box. Good shot, really. Good block by Callum Chambers. You know, into the last minute, people, as you lot already know. Focus can now begin for Leicester. Who's our goal scorers? Eddie Nketiah and Callum Chambers. 15 seconds. This should do it here. This long ball forward from Leno. This goal kick better yet. Done well. That should be it. And that is it. Second half goals from Callum Chambers and Eddie Nketiah give us what we were looking for through to the next round. Obviously, probably the one downer on this is what happens with Ben White, what's happened with Rob Holding, and all of those sort of things and the general injuries. Obviously, Eddie Nketiah has struck against his former club. Hopefully, everybody stays fit. And we don't need any more bodies dropping. You know, we've got problems over Odegaard, over Tierney, over now Ben White and Rob Holding. Only time will tell with what's going on here. Not much love there from Eddie Nketiah and Sam Greenwood. You know, I thought you lot were academy boys. You know, the job's done. You know, let me remove the timer as well. The job's done at the end of the day. Oh, I removed myself there. Yeah, the job's done. Ramping. Big up yourself, Tim. You know, spare a thought for Leeds. DG, can you watch the penalties for Chelsea? Where is that on? What channel is that on? Doesn't appear to be on Sky Sports. Chelsea pens. We go on that. Weren't pretty performances from us at all, but win's a win. Chelsea's gone to penalties, you lot say. So let's see what happens in that game. Eddie Nketiah, man of the match for this game. Holding and White left the game with injuries. Good result. I swear Eddie just mouthed that he pulled his hamstring. I can't lie. I thought he looked like someone. I didn't hear the mouth thing, but I did feel he looked like that was the look of someone that just said, I did my hamstring, because he was sitting down there. Hopefully, it's just, again, what I'm hoping for is just when you ain't played consistently, naturally, when you're getting into those last 20, 30 minutes of games, you're going to get a little knock. Obviously, I'm happy that it ain't gone to pens. You know, we won the game. If you're looking for a link there, you have it. Colin has said, "Oi, this background is fresh." I appreciate that, man. Let me type in Arsenal so I can ultimately see what we left with. Chelsea versus Southampton going to penalties, folks. Oriol Romero against his old club. See what happens here. I mean, it seems like it's taking forever with these penalties, man. So while that issue's getting there, we might as well review this game, people, or I might as well offer my opinions on such people. So yeah, as I've been saying, you know, obviously, let me just type this in: Arsenal versus Leeds reaction. So yeah, as I've been saying, people, what can I say? Weren't the best of games from us. You know, we needed a second half to turn it around and get into the game and things like that. I'd say get into the game. We didn't need to get into the game. We did start well. Probably on reflection, probably at times we looked a bit poor on the transition in the second half. We did look a bit disjointed, but all in all, clean sheet through to the next round. Considering the changes we made, we did see that evident in the lack of fluidity and the crispness, but we did what we needed to do. Callum Chambers inspired substitution. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to say, is fantastic trickery for that second goal. We all know it looks like a bit of a miss kick, but we get over it, people. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is where that's concerned, people. Is this kicking off? All right, we'll actually do that later, people, because it seems like we're about to see kickoff for these penalties, man. I actually want to watch this. First half was poor. Penza starting. So yeah, we'll review the game in a sec. And said, I hope Ben Foster is vlogging this. They just switched to Chelsea Southampton. What, on TV? Just as I turned it off. Leno. I mean, not Leno. Kepa. Don't do nothing now. Still here, folks. Just patterning this. If they really did turn it back on, then I don't want to miss this. All right, so I've missed penalties. It's 1-1. It's currently 1-1 between Chelsea and Southampton on penalties, folks. Sorry. We're still here. Still here and whatnot. I'm back now. Sorry, let me remove that. It's 1-1 on penalties. He's got some slow thing. Don't know, Kepa's bugging out. See what's going on here. Theo Walcott, one person you don't want to miss. Come on, Theo. No Mickey Mouse business. Pick your spot and slap it in, big man. Theo Walcott. Oh, well, he bottled. Theo, they're gone. Southampton's gone. Theo, you're gone, man. Theo's messed it up. Terrible. You lot are done for, man. And Chelsea have one eye and hand on the next round of this competition, courtesy of whatever. Mason Mount, he missed one against Norwich in the league and then got to take the rebound. Let's hope he stepped up now. Let's hope he can pull it in. Always takes a deep breath and before his pens, he's going to slap that. Mason Mount, oh shit, he's missed. Needs to work on Mason Mount, needs to work on his penalty performances, people. All of that was for nothing. Theo Walcott's blushes spared. Fraser Foster, beaten. The post wasn't quite. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Still even. Still very much an open contest. Shane Long to step up now. Pretty straight run. What's he going to do? You're going to miss as well. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Scuffs the shot. Puts it in the back of the net. Looks at the Chelsea fans and the Southampton ones. Yeah, Martinelli was underwhelming today. We'll offer opinions on that in a sec. (2-1) in Southampton's favour. Callum Hudson-Odoi to step up now. Kind of stupid run is that, but he puts it in. Bit of a dodgy run, heart and mouth moments, but cool as you like from Callum Hudson-Odoi. And a bop off the match. Hit the like button if we haven't hit that. I can't lie, I've never seen this brother for Southampton before. Who is this? I've never seen this brother before. 425 likes, people. Never. Small bone. Oh, you must have cut your hair or something. Pause. Gives Kepa the eyes. What's he doing here? Steps up, boy. Never seen you before, and this is why I might not see you again. Terrible pen. Terrible pen. Still rising. It's probably on Fulham Road, that. Terrible penalty. Myth. Safe. Never see. Who is this guy? Chilwell to step up. (21-year-old) heart in mouth moment for the 21-year-old Republic of Ireland international. This is why he might not play again, brother. Chilwell steps up, sends keeper the wrong way. Chelsea looking good for it. Nah, that wasn't a horrible pen from Hodgson in hindsight, man. It's one of them new age sort of penalty takers. Oriol Romero against his old club, captain of his new one. What can he do? Nah, he don't look confident. You've missed that, broski. You don't look confident. Fair enough. Straight down the middle, cool as you like. Probably the coolest penalty there probably was at the Southampton lads. Showing Theo Walcott and Mr. Smallbone how to take them. Theo Walcott's penalty was dreadful. Smallbone's penalty is still in the sky. Reece James stepping up. Yeah. Forget about it. You know, this is the winner. Or is it one where you still got to win by 2 clear pens? Or is it gone back to what it used to be? Reece James, you got this, man. Reece James, you've got this, man. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Confident penalty. Gives a little smirk. Gets the applause from the fans. That's that. That's that. And that's that. Boy. Easy as you like. Cool as you like. Bit subdued, but that brings an end to the penalties in that game, people. I mean, if you saw Smallbone's pen and Theo Walcott's, that's all you want to see, man. Chelsea got over there in the end, people. Shout out Kepa and all of them things, as I said. But now it's finally time to review Arsenal's performances, or better yet, our performance today. Now, end of the day, on the surface of it, the thing I liked, first things first, Arsenal have kept a clean sheet. Second of all, we've scored 2 goals. Third of all, you know, Leeds are a wounded animal. I can't really focus on the league, but Leeds' form is poor. So to see us like we did against, we haven't done it against teams in form, but Spurs, Villa the other day, teams that are not in form were able to keep compiling the misery, and we did what we needed to do. The only really bad thing I would say about this game for me is that nobody really, you know, the people that are on the cusp of the first team, as an Arsenal fan, you're not sitting there and going, wow, now Arteta's got something to think about. Pepe, Martinelli didn't grab their chances at all. Ainsley Maitland-Niles had a decent game, but again, it isn't going to disrupt any of the midfield pivot. Holding did all right, probably one of our better players, but again, didn't do too much there. I actually think Leno had a good game in what he could have said, and it could have been a different game at a point, really. We did kind of at times unnecessarily allow in the latter stages of the first half Leeds to grow into the game, but ultimately we did what we needed to do. When I cast my mind back going out throughout the game from minute 1 to around 10 minutes, I felt Leeds looked like they had cold feet. They were losing the ball cheaply. We had them pinned in their own half. We're pressing well. I think Eddie deserved his goal today, but he looked quite sharp. Other than that, Martinelli and Eddie looked like they were on it today with the pressing at the start of the game from minute 1 to 10. We kept Leeds in their own half. They had no options. They kept going backwards. Like anytime Millier tried an expansive pass, he might have got it off, but it was going backwards and backwards and backwards. Into the game, really. So yeah, we weren't really doing much. I didn't feel there was enough for the man in possession going throughout the whole game, really, where the first half was concerned. At a point, Ben White and Holding some terrific passes and bringing it out from the back, but they're looking like our most attacking players. And Kolasinac has had an effort where he could have done better. Really, it wasn't much. But if I'm saying our defenders are doing this, then we're in problems. Pepe is busy, but Pepe's being Pepe, to put it nicely. Martinelli's touch is baggy, and he's kind of, for me, I didn't really see enough from the left-hand side because Kolasinac weren't attacking that much, and Martinelli's more of an inside forward. He's not going to hug the touchline, so there wasn't much there, and we had the frustration of Pepe and obviously Cedric bombing down that flank. Really and truly, I feel naturally you're going to be lacking a lot of rhythm in the game, obviously, because of the changes we've made in relation to our playing out from the back. We've got rid of Ramsdale, we've put Leno in, 2 new, Ben White's the only guy who stayed in the team, and obviously the midfield. And that El Nene and Maitland-Niles are never going to be the most expansive people on the planet in that regards. So we did kind of have to give or take, but I did feel there was enough on the pitch to offer a bit more. And I feel the man in possession in terms of forward options, there wasn't enough today. And to be fair with you, there should still be building blocks because you're all doing the same sort of training. So yeah, man. We need a bit more from everyone. From minute 20 to 25, I think we allowed Leeds to grow into the game. Leno's made a fantastic save. Llorente's picking out some good passes out from the back. And I felt like we did against Villa, that first 20 minutes, could we have smelt blood and put the game to end? And I think Leeds had a better finish to the start of the first half. Sorry, they had a better finish to the first half than they did the start. So at halftime, my thoughts are we're lacking in rhythm, we're misplacing passes, part due to the changes, part due to we're just lacking quality, not enough forward runners. I think we're too open on the transition and we're a bit naive, like we're not making the tactical fouls. I only saw Cedric and Leno had looked to understand game management. As I said, our defenders are looking like the most attacking players, and Leno has made a save. So this is telling me we're not offering much, really. A lot of players are frustrating me, Pepe in particular. Nobody fundamentally is laying down a marker to get into first team plans. And as I said, Leeds are creeping back into it. They probably had their better chances on reflection in the first half. Harrison had an effort. Roberts, should have probably done better with some of his efforts and whatnot. Second half, obviously, it was more of the same, but I did think we started to turn it on. I think the key point was obviously when Chambers has come off the bench and Pepe technically gets the assist. When he's headed in the first goal, I think that's when we've looked like we've settled. We looked a bit like we're cool and we started playing a bit of football and things like that. And the second, again, Eddie deserves it because he's been chasing lost causes all night. To be fair with you, Leeds on occasion are playing sloppy passes and they're made to pay with their headed efforts. The young right backs played a sloppy header. Who was it? I think it was Cooper's played an even worse one. Millier couldn't do nothing. He's in no man's land. I think it's a good bit of trickery from Eddie to be kind to him. It's a missed kick. His blushes are spared because he puts the ball in the back of the net. But he deserves that on the base of it. Eddie's one of the only players I saw that looked a bit proactive, that looked a bit hungry, that if anyone's laid down some sort of marker, it might have been him, in the Eddie Nketiah derby. He scores against the team he was on loan at. Obviously, he's got 7 in 8 league games stretching from his time at Arsenal and Leeds. Somebody said Katyarabel Panelka, he's moving like that. Hopefully, he's put himself in the shop window, especially with the call me things. Hopefully, they're cryptic messages. But yeah, we win 2-0. We keep a clean sheet. We're through to the next round of the cup. Far from pretty, hella disjointed, far from perfect. Players are cramping up. The only issues you can see is there's probably no players, Pepe and Martinelli, 2 players people bang on about getting more opportunities. Sadly, Arteta can point and say, well, they might not have had a run of games and lack that fluidity, but this is potentially why they don't play. There was elements where we could have conceded, but we didn't. Cup action, you've just got to get through, with the exception of potential injuries or whatever around Ben White, Holding, the backdrop of Tierney and Odegaard even not being involved today, to the point where you have to start Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe got significant minutes. Could you see him cramp up against Leicester? This is a byproduct of when you have injuries, the workload on other people increase. So that's the only thing, really and truly. I think the squad that started today looked like a squad that isn't first choice. Individually, no one grabbed the first team spot or put any pressure on shirts, especially I'd say Pepe and Martinelli in particular, 2 players that you want to see complicate Arteta's attacking plans. But at the end of the day, it's the first test of this week. It is what it is. We're through to the next round. We're not going to have too many opportunities at silverware. We're into the quarterfinals. We can focus on a very tough away trip to Leicester. And that's where it is in relation to that game. Really, there isn't actually any more I can actually say on that, people. So it is what it is. But yeah, obviously, with that being said as well, people, might as well get into the player ratings. With that being said, let's make sure the timestamps are all cushy, folks. And obviously, copy and paste that and just type in the words, better yet, player ratings, space. Now, obviously, where the player ratings are concerned, people, I don't think anyone was terrible. I do think certain players were underwhelming. When I look at the lineup, I'm going to start with Leno. I'll give Leno a 7, really. Maybe even I'll give Leno an 8. I can't really go OTT because Leeds didn't offer much, but I think Leno saved us. I think Leno looked all right. Anything Leno had to do, he arguably at a point kept us in the game. And again, he's one of them. You could turn around and really say Eddie and Leno, if anyone's made Arteta have second thoughts about anyone's spot in the team, which I don't think he does, it's probably them 2. So I'll probably give it 8 to Leno, man, because I think that was a big save and you have to stay focused, really. And I would give him a 7, but again, I'm being a bit harsh to him because what more do I expect him to do? I'll give him an 8, really. But then again, yeah, man, I give Leno an 8, bit OTT, but let me give him that. I give Leno an 8. Probably should be a 7, but I'll allow him in it. It's a goalie. I can't keep being harsh to them. So I give Leno an 8. I feel more comfortable. I give Leno a 7. Leno a 7. Ben White, I give him an 8. I think he was good today. Holding, I'd give him a 7. I think Holding was good today. I think Ben White was just a bit better. There was times Leno, a bit Holding, was doing some calamitous things, but I think Holding got a 7. He tried his best to kind of show, Arteta that there's other ball playing centre backs in the team. So 7 for Holding, 8 for Ben White, 7 for Leno. Better second half, I feel, from Cedric, I think Cedric was playing bang average in the first half. I think second half, he really came to his own. So I'm going to give Cedric a 6. I don't quite think it's a 7, but it's a very high 6. I'm going to give Cedric a 6. Kolasinac a 5, I think just about got there. El Nene for me, 5 for El Nene. 5 for El Nene. I think he looked like someone starting his first game of the season. A lot of stray passes. When we did go up, we did look a bit better, really. But yeah, man, I weren't really thingy with it. I give a 7 to Maitland-Niles as well. Again, a bit like with Leno, I give him an extra point. I think Ainsley's, he looks quite basic in the midfield role, but he put himself about. So I give Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a 7. Pepe, 5, 6, 5. Nah, 6. You know what, a 6. You were busy. You did get an assist, but it's the same old with Pepe. Extreme frustration, really and truly. Nah, man, you know what, a 5. 5. Do you know what? It's probably a 6. I'll give you a bonus point for the assist, but excluding the assist, it's a 5. A 6 for Pepe, 6 for Smith Rowe. He put himself about, but it was underwhelming. A 6 for Martinelli, a bit better in the second half, but again, the first touch at times, decision making, just overall performance. You ain't done nothing to say you should really start. So 6 for Pepe, 5 for Martinelli, 5 for Smith Rowe, 6 for Smith Rowe. To be fair, I'm being a bit harsh. Ainsley should be a 6. I give him a 7. To be fair with you, Nketiah, I'll give him a 9. I think he played quite well, to be fair with you. I think from start to finish, you looked like a different gear, really. So let me start again and have one last chance to change my mind. A 7 for Leno, 6 for Cedric, 7 for Ben White, 7 for Rob Holding, 5 for Kolasinac, 5 for El Nene, 6 for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, to be fair. No, 6 for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, 6 for Pepe, 6 for Smith Rowe, 6 for Martinelli, 9 for Eddie Nketiah. Really a 10, because what more could I ask from you? But I give you an 8, a 9. Sorry, you put yourself about. I really did like the performance from what you could do. Didn't pull up any trees, but is what is. In terms of the substitutes, really it's an NA. But from the minutes he played, I give Chambers a 10 out of 10. You came on and scored the winner. Lacazette, NA, didn't really have long enough. Lokonga, for the minutes you spent, again, both of you didn't really have long enough, but I give you both 5s. Unfortunate not to see, Salahuddin or Balogun get any minutes, but it is what it is where these are a lot of concern, man. Not the best performance, but not terrible, really. Just it looked like a team that we've had all of these subs, really and truly, within the team. So that's that. Counted passes to Smith Rowe that put him under huge pressure. Saved Bacon 10 times. That's a solid 7. Fair play, but I expect that from Smith Rowe. You're a technical based player. You're good in tight spaces. That don't impress me. I wouldn't go as far as to say 8 for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think the bar is on the floor there. It was quite a flat game. Eddie would be my man of the match. 6, I agree with Smith Rowe. 5 for Martinelli is fair. Don't think Ainsley's quite man of the match, but probably his best performance of the season in midfield. Not like there's long. 7 for Laka, forcing, in my opinion, but interesting scores regardless. Shout out to you lot, man. This is what makes football diverse. I mean, Izzy, we know Ben White's very good on the ball, He's always had that. Leno learning from Ramsdale, man, said, run up them likes, people. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with DJ when he goes live. Follow him on Twitter, Deluded Gooner 04. I've been Arteta out since last December, but I'll be honest, Arteta is starting to turn opinions. Don't want to speak too soon. I wouldn't say he's turned my opinion. I'm in middle ground. If he was to leave tomorrow, I'm not gonna cry. If you stay, it is what it is. I haven't seen enough from Arteta at this moment in time. There's been elements to quite run him out with pitchforks, but I don't think if he leaves, I'm gonna be crying. I agree on that one, DG. No one looks like replacing any of the starting 11 players anytime soon. Most solidified themselves as squad players or less. Eddie upped his value. Leno mostly kept his value. I think that's a fair place to do it. What have we learned going into Leicester? Nothing. It weren't going to ever be a game to learn anything from, if I'm honest. Martinelli, man of the match. You're bugging out. To be honest, Arsenal were great against Villa in stages, like Spurs. You can't call Arsenal lucky if Leeds were poor, that's up to Leeds. Got to drop out for school. Great stream today, DG. Can't wait for the next one. I can catch. Appreciate that for him. Have a good day, mate. Arteta has not done anything this season to change the narrative, in my opinion. And this is it. But the thing is, it's going to go up and down. The only things I've learned, Martinelli, we've got to be honest about Martinelli, really, really and truly. Yeah, you need to be able. You can't judge a man of one game, and it's one shaky game. He's had a lot of good ones, and you need to be able to get a run of games to build up form, but you need to earn that. I think Martinelli was off the pace today. I think wait again. His enthusiasm's there, but sometimes he's playing with his head down. He's overrunning it. He's shooting when you don't need to. These are things that I expect a young player to have. But, this is why he probably, to be fair, he should still, regardless of this performance, get more minutes and whatnot, because the potential doesn't go anywhere. And he is a good player. But this is the games where Arteta can sit there and say, listen, this is why he doesn't start. Because he didn't do anything off that left-hand side to suggest he should be playing if Aubameyang is shifted out there, if Smith Rowe is shifted out there. Probably as frustrating as he was today, Pepe out there, even if Saka's out there, even though he should be on the right and whatnot. Martinelli will get his time, and you can't judge a man with that. But for me, we've got to be honest in that regards. And Pepe just kept being Pepe, lost the ball a lot, got an assist. These are guys that I don't think Pepe is bad. I think over a 38-game period, he can be rotated in the team. I think Martinelli can push all the way. I still think one thing that don't help Martinelli is always playing with mix and match fullbacks. But, I was disappointed with the left-hand side. It went from Tavares and Smith Rowe expertly against Villa to not really there being a left-hand side. Martinelli's an inside forward. He's got no interest of hugging the touchline. Kolasinac is meaty, so you're not going to see much. And that is a shorthand he's been dealt. And you need to be given more minutes and whatnot. But yeah, he got, to be fair to you, got a significant amount today. But yeah, this is why they're not playing. And this is why for now, they're still on the squad bench. As C said, this game, nobody elevated themselves from being a squad player. And Martinelli, he's used cup competitions previously to springboard himself. And I still think he's going to have a big part in this season. But keeping it real in this game, yeah, this is you're not getting a looking at beyond the bench at Leicester. And you can't complain if you don't get any minutes. It's good we won playing with a mixture of our second and third tier teams, but the fringe players need to improve if they want to break in, barring Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Pepe isn't doing himself any favours. I can't justify dropping Smith Rowe or Odegaard against Leicester, provided they're fit. Because again, I don't know the status on a lot of our players' injuries. I hope Holding and Ben White. I hope Ben White's one is just an average of, it's just one of them. You just getting normal cramp because you played a lot. I hope Holding's the sort of cramp you get when you haven't played too many times. But it don't look good where they're concerned, if I'm honest with you. Desperately trying to cling on to if there's anything online in that regard. Ben White. Just type in Ben White's name. And it was, Ben White was having a very good progressive game as well, which is actually upsetting, really. Hopefully he's not out for a long period of time. But it is what it is where that's concerned, man. Ainsley put himself about today, man. This, like I said, that today was Ainsley Maitland-Niles' best game in midfield. I wouldn't go as far as to say it was a madness and things, but yeah, man, Ainsley put himself around, snapped in with a tackle, played 1-2 progressive passes. Still learning a lot about Ainsley Maitland-Niles in that role, but I'd say if anything, Eddie Nketiah, Leno, and obviously Maitland-Niles to a degree, not so much them lot. Eddie the standout. they're the only ones that have probably got closer to featuring in some immediate first team plans under Mikel Arteta based on the 90 minutes we've seen against Leeds, folks. You know, Maitland-NILE'S. That's his best game in midfield recently. Not that there's a big case study. Not a fan of Ainsley in midfield, but he was balling today. I like that Ben White looks to venture forward at times. Makes me think that if Saliba comes in and does well, that might free up White to play alongside Partey. I'm not on it, man. I see it, but it is what it is. I'm worried about Pepe. Boy, same old Pepe, really. White needs another 8 to 10 games to settle in with Gabriel. Hopefully the injury is mild, maybe some muscle fatigue. I think it's a hammy, man, if I'm honest with you. I'll be real. But we'll have to see what happens in that regards, people. 429 likes, people. I'm not going to lie to you. Today has been a mad one, but I'm going to love and leave you lot, people. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed on Twitch because it's a West Ham, Manchester City watch along, same time, just a different platform. Tomorrow, again, whatever pops up in the evening regarding Arsenal and in the early morning, we'll speak tomorrow at 11:30. Probably circle back on this game as well, folks. Make sure you're setting your reminders for that one. So, yeah, people, again, make sure you're hitting the like button and you're subscribing. It's been a fantastic watch along. It is what it is, people, in that regards. It's always a pleasure. One love to everyone who's hit the like button. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll hit you lot up again soon, man. I'm out.
So you always use that active red light, defending. I think it's like